To avoid fainting, keep repeating. It's only a movie. Only a movie. Only a movie.
Only a movie. Only a movie. Only a movie. Only a movie.
And here he is, direct from some sort of dark dimension. Pumpkin guy.
Hey, it's Sunday. How's it going? Sunday. What is actually happening today? I have no idea. I had a long week. It all started with the inside of my tooth being set on fire. I'll get to that story in a second. What's up? Yay, sir, what's up? How's it going? Hobo Joe, what's going on? Mama Evie, Bloody Angel, Blue Wraith, you.
Greetings, Sir PG and Master John. How was your week?
Burning Tooth. Phoenix Monroe, what's up? Thank you. How you doing? Let's see. Albion Fox, what's up? You know, what's up? How's it going? Hobo Joe. Hi, Mr. Maze. Sorry to hear about the tooth. Oh, wait till you hear the story. I can't blame the doctor. You know, you got that weird sensitive tooth thing. I'll explain it. Delana Sola. Hi, what's up? Phoebe, what's up? JGC, what's up? Quibo, what's up? Henrys, hi. Team USA had a huge what? Olympics. What am I going to do with that? That's sports. That's like, basically, look at all these people that are faster and better than you in every way humanly possible. I don't want to be reminded to me that I can't sprint. I don't want to be reminded that if I get thrown in the water, the only way I'd stay afloat is because of my natural buoyancy. I don't want to be reminded that throwing really heavy objects is just something just out of my realm of possibility. I don't want to see other people getting awards for that.
44 moons, and what do you get? Another stream starting, and I'm finally on time.
Hey.
Sir PG, don't you call cause I can't go. I'm already here.
Hey, there you go. Shirley, thank you.
Mew.
Mew, Ellie, thank you. What's up? 44 moons, Trillin. What's up? Love the cemetery background. Yeah, apparently they're doing a bit of digging right here. Are we early or late? Because whatever they're pulling out of there, I kind of want to see it. What do you mean 3 o'clock? Oh, I don't want to wait around that long, dude. Oh, God. Watching the sports show is exhausting. Yeah, it also makes me very tired. I feel like I need electrolytes after I watch the Olympics. They're coming to get you, Barbara. They're coming to get you. You're ignorant. Oh, my God, that scene. Way to leave off. What a title. The day of the flaming tooth. Yeah, no, that was the weird thing here. Let's see. Friday, what's up? Let me hey, Rajan, what's up? Neck Punch, hello. Nikki DM,
human.
hi. You.
You know what sucks? It's 5 days till my birthday, and I won't be able to enjoy it, since I have work that night.
What?
Oh well, at least I can make myself a celebratory cookie pizza and binge on ice cream.
Well, why don't you bring it with you at work and be like, yo, is it my birthday? I gotta work. I'm bringing a big tub of ice cream and I'm gonna eat it while on the job. It's my birthday. Deal with it. That's what I would do. Why not? Ice cream for everyone. And if they don't let you, keep some in your pocket. So you can snack on it without them knowing. Gotta dig up a new friend. Where do I live? I harvested 3 pumpkins from my garden. What, already? None of them rotten. Oh, that's even good. And I gotta watch for those rotten pumpkins. They're very surly. Pumpkin pies give me 4 and 7. Ooh, 4 of them. Nice. You.
The last night concert was awesome. I got home at 3 a.m.
3 a.m.? That seems like a late night. 3 a.m. Well, you stopped work like 2 hours before that, so. Sorry. Oh, man. There you go. Hope you had fun. What's up? Kind of hard to do that on hot fire. No. Good morning. What's up? How's it going? Timmy. How you doing? Now, again, it's another slow news week. Hey, but Suicide Squad's getting reviews, and apparently everyone says it's bleeping awesome. So, hey, that's something to add to the watch list of numerous things. Zombie pumpkins. I don't want a zombie pumpkin. I'm expecting this zombie to crawl out of the grave behind you. It'll be fine. Will it? It'll be fine. Zombies can't run that fast unless you get those 28 days. I mean, look. A zombie comes out of this thing. I'm sure they've been there for a while.
Hello, Sir Pumpkin Guy, Pauline, Jim in chat. 12 moons already? Batted walls are awesome.
Yes. Thank you. What? Fluffy insulation. Thank you for the follow. What's up? Null Herc. Thank you. They're working up here in a shipyard. Well, then you could use it as a bait for fish. Dude, what fish is gonna, like, not respond to, like, an ice cream sandwich just being dangled above the pier? Yeah? And then you catch a fish, and then you throw it at your supervisor. You just slap him in the face with it. Yeah? Oh, like a cartoon. You're like, get your fish. Hey, look at this giant fish. It would be fun. Why not? I got a theater ticket for Suicide Squad already. Hey, there you go. Nice. Just started vaccination, getting a second shot on Tuesday. Nice. There you go. Already? That's pretty quick. They had to space out yours. I don't know what's going on. And I'm mining Bitcoin as a full-time job. I wonder what his or parents' electricity bill is like. Oh, I don't know.
Just wanted to say thanks to Farrellyn for gifting me a sub your last stream.
Hey, there you go. Farrellyn. Thank you for gifting a sub to Slow Pass. Share Pass. What's up? How you doing? Jack's wife. Hey, what's up? Hey, dude, a kid mining Bitcoin is making more money than you. I'm just letting you know. Yeah, let's see. Bitcoin miners are taking too much power. Yeah, I know. But, you know, bleep the environment, right? I'm getting virtual Bitcoins and... I know. Isn't that supposed to be the generation that's all about the environment? They're so, oh, I need all my companies to be environmentally responsible, but I'm doing whatever I want. What? It's the eternal hypocrisy of humanity, which is why nothing ever gets fixed. It slowly progresses, but continues to get broken. Yeah. What? Digimon crypto. Yeah. I need Dogecoin. Doge. APG Sylvester Stallone voices King Shark in the Suicide Squad reboot. Why? Why? I don't need that. It doesn't make any sense to me. Money green will always best environmental green. Yeah, pretty much. Lopez. That's always the way it works. Ugh. It's sad. Sad but true. Go. No, I read it.
Money green will always best environmental green.
Yeah. Sad but true. No, I didn't. Does it look like I went to Lollapalooza?
Keep it classy.
Come on.
I watched The Masters of the Universe by Kevin Smith. I thought it was pretty good personally. Also halfway through the Transformers Kingdom. It's decent but not inclined for the Beast Wars story.
Assuming you meant in line. Why are you so bouncy?
Had a guy try to explain how Bitcoin is a way to circumvent our government and somehow it has an actual basis like gold to our dollar is.
Yeah,
Not
no, it's
just
just
me.
made up currency.
I like my money where I can see it, in the form of bits for PG.
Hey, there you go. Made up currencies. There you go. I don't know. Something will happen. Regulations will step in eventually. Yeah. I used the one Don. The Don's the one bit here. It's fine. Thank you. Coinbase offers a crypto debit card. Yeah. Yeah. Good luck finding a place that's going to take that. Yeah. I mean, no, hey, I know it's an emerging thing and people are all on the whole Bitcoin thing. Oh, Bitcoin.
This human is not terrible.
20 moons, Demented King. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate it. Here we go.
Look at those bits.
All currency is fake, none of it's real, not even gold. We made it all up.
Well, gold has value. That's the thing. Usually a currency is based on the resources that have worth. So, if you're basing it on gold, then, gold has worth. It's used for a lot of stuff. It's rare. It's got value. I know the concept of putting value on something is kind of the made up part. Yeah. But gold does exist. I've seen it on people who have gold. I don't have gold. I'm more of a silver person. It's more in line and it wards off things. Gold doesn't do nothing. Actually, it summons ghost pirates, and I don't need that. Let's see. Hey, Garfield's Halloween Adventure taught me that. Okay, if you have gold anywhere, pirates are coming for you. Go.
I keep rolling my eyes at crypto haters. I mine on my systems when I'm not gaming.
Yeah.
My power bills aren't that much and I get enough to help fund my tech and upgrades.
That's good.
So hate if you want, but mining on small scale.
No, dude, you do you. Like, it's just not for me.
Welcome to our merry band of misfits.
No, I'm not getting on anybody about it. It's there's a difference between doing it for like a hobby and then you having those mega bit mining farms that are just sucking up a lot of
Buried
electricity.
my grandmother yesterday. Good vibes needed.
Oh, well, let me do that now. But don't worry about the crypto thing. You do you. I'm not invested in anything, quite literally, emotionally or financial to care enough. We need good vibes. Hold that thought. Good vibes. I'm sorry. No, they're having a bad time. Grandma, There you go. Good vibes. I know it stinks. We had that happen. It's a day of poop. It's a big pile of poop on your day, So, I don't know. Heal up. Take a day off. Remember the good times. Yeah. Go. Good vibes. Go. That's what I wanted to... Hey, we had a thing. We were changing up some of the emotes, and I want to put the good vibe ones on the follower emotes. So followers who are here, they have access to them. So it's like they don't have to subscribe, but they can still jump in with the good vibes. But I also want to make sure it's available so they can use it on other channels. So we're going to have to double it up. Do we have any... I don't know. I'll go through those later. Whatever. Hey, is there any ones that... No, is there any emotes we can kind of toss out? Go.
Not invested in anything. When the topic is currency. Nice choice.
Yeah, pretty much. No, I'm never really... Look, I don't invest in stocks. I don't invest in anything. I don't have the capital to invest. I invest in me. All right? That's my only investment. I invest in what I know works. It works very hard. Good for you. So that's what I do, I can't invest in another company. I can't even... Oh, whatever. Anyway. Lord Black Diamond, what's up? How are you? I'm doing all right. The tooth stopped being on fire, so that's good. Let me tell you the tooth story. Hey, who wants to hear a tooth? Let me tell you the tooth. Okay, this guy goes to the thing. You got your root canal going on, right? Yeah, it's a big deal. All right. The backstory is, apparently you had, you ever see roots in a tooth? Root tooth, right? There's just little lines that, little roots in there. They got to kind of dig them out, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Apparently yours were weird enough that people were like, wow, okay, whatever. Apparently they blossomed like a head of broccoli. Okay?
With my job, I have a 401k and they use that money to invest for me. I then took a loan from it and bought a used car a few months ago. Paid in full.
Oh.
One side time owning a car.
Nice. There you go. And we got things coming in. Hey, Demon 40, thank you for gifting 5 subs. Lockdog, you got a sub. Intruder Timmy, you got a sub. Egghead Viking, you got a sub. Masochist Nico, you got a sub. Isn't that a visual novel? Masochist Nico.
Money. People
I think
love
it's
it.
on Steam.
BTW, don't be assholes on here.
What?
Just because Evie's not around right now, that doesn't mean I won't use my banning Mjolnir powers.
Hey, you're the one swearing. What are you doing? You're a mod. Lead by example. Thank you, Bloody Angel. Let's see. No, 401k is good. All right, let's get to your broccoli tooth. All right. No, apparently you had a nerve cluster that blossomed out like a head of broccoli. So, when dentists call over other dentists to look at it, it's kind of like, something's up. Look at this. It's so weird. Wow. On top of that, your tooth is shaped like an octagon, as it were. So, yeah, that's weird. But whatever. They removed the root out, blah, blah, blah. We had to go back because then they got to fill it in. Now, for those who haven't had a root canal, they usually got to fill in those holes with kind of a melty filling type thing. So they basically melt a little bit of filling. And, of course, you're not supposed to feel it because, you got all the anesthesia. And not anesthesia. The needle. Novocaine, right? So they do it, the first root didn't feel a thing. Apparently the cluster area Dude, they put this thing, it was like hot molten metal searing its way into your jawbone. And you're just sitting there going, ow. You're like, oh, wait, you felt that? Yeah. Yeah, I did. You're like, really? Oh, and they pause for a second and they look around. You're right. Yeah. Yeah. Let's get this done. Right? That kind of thing. And I'm like, what is going on in your tooth now? I don't know. Whatever. I mean, I guess it burned out whatever else was left because, they got to put it in there so it can kind of reach to where they can't. Yeah, so that was a fun thing. So they sealed it up, and of course the temporary, filling just popped out right after because the tooth was compromised. So we had to go back to another dentist. Good times. Yeah, so that had to get fixed. And then the other digital root canal was you had some back end website issue you had to take care of like real quick. So that was a fun-filled 5 hours of talking to tech support because derp-alerps don't know what's going on. And half of that was your problem because you didn't understand what's happening. But, hey, you learn stuff. But, yeah, so basically I'm equating it to like 3 trips to the dentist in as many days. Mercury filling? No, it's not a mercury filling. It was a what do you call it thing? It's still like a hot thing that they had to put, like, they melt. I think it's just what is it? Whatever
Thank
they make
you.
fillings out of. Porcelain or
Can
something?
you get good vibes? My father is in the hospital with pneumonia.
Pneumonia?
J2 is doing better, but hopefully.
Ow! All right, hold on. Hold your tooth story. We got good vibes. Good vibes to your dad, Spider. May they be well. Did I give out chicken soup? Because everyone says have chicken soup. I don't know why. That's like the what is it? The go-to old-fashioned remedies. Chicken soup for the soul. There you go. Good vibes. Hope everything works out. If they're getting better. Day 2 is going better. There you go. Go. I don't know. That's it. All the good vibes. Put them in your pocket and then bring it to them when they visit. All right. Just let you know. Good vibes. Broccoli tooth. Let's see. That's because of the broth.
More
The
pillows for the
broth.
pillow fort.
Go.
The only dentist I liked was the Bill Murray in Little Shop of Horrors.
Gonna get a candy bar. Hey, that guy. He's good. No, I gotta say, all the dentists were very good. They're very good. It's just you were the anomaly there. Like I said, other dentists had to come over and kind of stare at the tooth and just be like, wow, look at that. It's so crazy. Wow, it's weird. That's the biggest tooth I've ever seen. That's weird, huh? That kind of thing. I would say the doctor had very steady hands. They were very efficient and methodical. It's just, a weird cluster of nerves they kind of just didn't think would be an issue. But there you go. Whatever. Little burning jawbone doesn't hurt anybody. It does. It does hurt anybody. But it's over. I'm fine. But there you go. Chicken soup is a light meal on have salt your
I
body
hid
needs.
your car keys.
Go.
Stopping in to say hi. Does anyone want to help my wife and I paint the outside of our house?
Now.
Sneaky human.
So I put down the first 200 for my next tattoo, the last 200 on my appointment day. This Saturday I'm getting the gothic stylized jackal from 13 Ghosts on my right thigh.
That's going to be big. That's going to be big. Big. That's big. That dude was big. Nice. Good job. 13 Ghosts, one of the best reboots ever made. Ever! Oh, no, speaking of horror. Hey, that Chucky series that's coming out on TV? If anybody here doesn't have cable and they don't care about it, guess what? They're going to have a Blu-ray release. I'm excited about that. Blu-rays. Because I was like, oh, man, I don't want to have to go on the interwebs to find it. I want my Blu-ray. Go.
Dude, I dread to think what they'll find when I finally get around to going to the dentist. Not enough money for insurance. Lol.
Yeah, well, we're in the same boat right now because this one root canal is just... You should have just gotten it ripped out of your head.
30 days till I turn 40, not liking it though.
Why not? You leveled up. Dude, in classic WoW, you'd be able to get a mount. Nice. Good job. All right. I always played undead. I would get the skeleton horses that would be like... it wasn't cool until I got the... no, when I played the warlock and you could summon the nightmare. Oh, that was awesome. That was the best part of WoW back in the day. Oh yeah, how's Blizzard doing this week? I'm glad I'm not supporting that company anymore. Anyway, let's see. Dead Sushi, thanks for the follow. Dead Sushi. Lemony Zeus. Lemony Zeus. What? Citrus of the gods. Thanks for the follow. Go.
I know it doesn't hold up as a scary movie now, but damn it, that movie made me look through my fingers when the jackal showed up. That's why I'm starting my horror leg sleeve with him.
It still holds up. Come on, it's good. It's good. It's got a little bit of camp to it, and it's still, like, it's a little terrifying. You know? I don't want to spoil it if nobody's seen it, so go see it. Thank you. We need a new story of Dracula's over 100 years old. You know how many? Come on. Smoke Cats. Gifted 5 subs. Darth Superboy, you got a sub. Bacon Crusader. We had bacon this morning. Hey, there you go. Hey, Dawn of Time apparently got a sub. Oh, wow. Let me yell at her now. What? You're not sub to me? What? I don't understand. Huh? Wow. No, she got on you yesterday because, you know, you're like, she was like, you're not sub to me? What? Huh? Yeah. The shoe's on the other hand now.
谢谢.
Yeah.
True Lord Foamy did warn us about giving Blizzard money.
Yeah. Well, I mean, everyone did. But I always feel bad for the creatives behind the scene. You know, they're doing all the hard work and everything, and it's like these higher up schmucks that end up causing all the problems.
And I fixed it for no problems.
Yeah, Mr. Maze is just like, bland, there you go, he's sub now. Well, I use my Prime sub on Psychora because I have been for like 60 months, you know? Or moons, however you want to say it. I'm just saying. Don't got a sandwich. I don't have a sandwich. Perfect image for Blizzard right now is a dumpster fire. Well, it always has been, right? Ever since Activision.
Isn't that usually how it goes?
Yes, it does. Mm-hmm.
Wow, it's like I timed that. No, I did not.
Well, you should say you did.
Notice me.
Go.
Paranormal movies scare me more than slasher movies. Just something about an entity that can do anything and be anywhere that is scarier than a corporeal killer.
Definitely.
Blizzard hasn't been worth supporting since the merger. Last Blizzard game I got into was Diablo 2, which is literally one of the best game ever.
Now you can't even play it.
Wunderbar. Eventually, I'm going to add Michael, Pyramid Head, Ghostface and, of course, Jason to the sleeve.
Jason. Thank you. That's going to be a lot of work, Glasgow. It's a lot. Nah, man, tattoo artist, that's a lot. That's very time consuming. It's a lot of work. I don't know. Good luck. Make sure they're not terrible. I play StarCraft, though. I like it. I have never played StarCraft. I wanted to, and then I feel like they didn't keep up with it, or have they? No, it was Heroes of the Storm. They just said, whatever. There you go. You can still play Diablo 2. Yeah, but you need the disc, you know? Because they janked it up. Same thing with the Warcraft. Warcraft 3. It's like if you have the... I think they even broke the disc version. They butchered Warcraft 3, though. Yeah. So I think even if you have the disc, it still requires the BattleNet thing and then kind of makes you upgrade or something. I don't know what it does, but I hear it broken.
Sorry, batteries not included.
This is all part of my plan to get my wife an apprenticeship with my favorite tattoo artist.
Ooh.
Then after get free tattoos.
There you go. Ulterior motives. Nice.
I'm wanting more scary monster movies instead of the thriller/paranormal movies they keep making.
Oh, well, it's easy to move a bed around with wires instead of, having to pay actors. Just move the bed around. Shake it.
Te adoro.
This is a test.
I love the Howling series of movies. The first one still has the best practical effects transformation scene of any werewolf movie.
Yeah, those are pretty good. Well, the earlier ones are. Hey, uniquely dead. I died in a very specific way, and it's unique how I'm dead. Like, I got a foot where my eyeball should be. I'm uniquely dead. What? Thanks for the follow. What's up? Timmy Termite, thank you. Sora, thank you. Glasgow, thank you. Glasgow, thank you again. Hackers leak full EA data after extortion attempt fails. Okay, hey. Doesn't anybody realize... Hold on.
Scooby-Doo taught us that the real monsters were people.
Yes. Especially Old Man Withers at the amusement park. We got another one coming in. 12 bits. No, wait, not yet. If you play StarCraft, prepare to be destroyed by a 12-year-old Korean. That's fine. That's how you learn. Learn from a younger generation. Bucket Man, thanks for the follow. Now, what was the thing? Hackers leaked full EA data after extortion attempt fails. Doesn't
Hello?
anybody realize?
Human. Thank you.
Too big.
38 moons. Thank you, PG, for everything. Your streams and VODs have been a real comfort to me. These last few weeks have been really hard on me since my mother passed. You have brought me smiles during some very dark times. Thank you for everything.
Dark times.
Less than 3.
But not the fun kind of dark times. And I'm glad we can
I
help.
wish a new film studio would emerge that would bring back practical effects and very low CGI.
I think that's the asylum. What?
The funny, or maybe just ironic, thing is, despite tattoos and piercings, I'm afraid of needles.
Well, that'll get you over that real quick. There you go. Thanks for the follow. Yeah. No, they tried to extort EA. Thank you, everybody. I'm glad we could help. They tried to extort EA. The thing you got to learn about EA is they don't part with money. They're all about collecting it. You know what I'm saying? They're like, give me your money. EA, it used to be in the game, right? And then they made it DLC. Yeah, money doesn't go out from EA. So, yeah, that was kind of, Hey, try Blizzard. Let's see. Scooby will finally be dealing with real monsters in the Scooby and Courage Cowardly Dog special. Will they? Zombie Snow White, what's up? How's it going? Want bad CG? Just go sci-fi or something. Yeah, sci-fi's really kind of, yeah. EA doesn't negotiate with anybody. That's the thing. Not even their consumers. Oh. EA, did your game screw up after you bought it? Is it unplayable? Too bad. It's on you now, idiots. Yeah, pretty much. What are you going to do with them? Everyone knows. George Jordison, founder, Slipknot drummer. Yeah, dude, a drummer for Slipknot died, and then the bassist for ZZ Top died, too. It's weird. I think he was like 72 or something. It's weird. David Crane's probably shaking his head about Activision. Go.
I know we all want newits for games, but I still kinda want SSX3 to be remastered.
Yeah, that was actually a good game. That could happen. Hey, we're getting Skate 4 eventually. We'll see. I don't know, right after we get Beyond Good and Evil 2. The vaporware continues. I'll likely make hot sauce once I get Carolina Reaper peppers. Why would you do that to yourself? It's gonna hurt. ZZ Top bassist died, yes. I think it was the bassist. Confirm. I think it was 72, but I think it was the bassist.
Hank Hill's cousin, Dusty Sad Skeptical, knows ZZ Top.
谢谢.
I'm glad I got to see Joey from Slipknot and Dimebag Darrell live before they both passed.
Yeah. I didn't get to see either of them. Well, I mean, there's footage out there, but you know what I mean. Thank you. Dusty Hill. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Rip ZZ Top bassist in Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Yeah, Dusty Hill, dead at 72. There you go. Thank you. What? No, I don't think they're going to do that to him. Let's see. The only thing I want out of EA is remastered version of Command & Conquer. Didn't they do that? That all worked properly on Windows 10 without a load of mess. Oh, okay. You mean the load of mess thing. Thank you for the bits. Thank you. That was their name, Dusty Hill? Dusty Hill. Well, that's kind of a cool name. I just want to know that the show Dawn did that had Jim's special kitty in it so I can see it again. Oh, God, I don't remember that. Now, the cat showed up on Dawn's stream and, kind of just got a treat or pawed at a treat on the thing. I have no idea. Go!
They did original and Red Alert 1, only another half dozen games to go.
Half dozen games to go? Yeah. Shouldn't there be, a patch for that? There's got to be a patch somewhere. Anytime there's, a remaster or something that's broken, the community usually patches it because they know the company won't. Yeah.
Muchas gracias.
Oh.
Did you get a chance yet to watch Perfume?
No, I haven't had a chance to watch anything. I mean, you know how I am. I'm busy. And we got stuff. We got the other stuff. We got stuff. Things showed up. We got things. I'm letting you know we got things. There's things. There's things that do not suck.
Okay. I just got your 4Y Records book yesterday.
Hey.
Cardboard glossy cover. Very nice quality.
Hey.
Now I just have to read it.
Yeah, see? Join the club.
Have
It's
a
cool. You
cookie.
get all this cool stuff, and then you got
The
to use it.
remastered original and Red Alert 1 work okay. I meant I wanted the older ones remastered.
Oh, the older.
It's alright.
Oh,
Destroy them
ah,
all with kawaii hugs
who did?
and treats.
Dane. Thank you. Thank you for the raid. God, why is that louder than everything else? Probably get my attention, right? Rock. Thank you, Raiders. What's up?
GTA 5 is now completely unplayable online. They added explosive rounds.
Oh, God. Who thought that was a good idea? Oof. Yeah,
Fun.
that's going to be
You.
rough. Wow.
Pum'Kin guy barely has time to watch his own streams, even when streaming live.
Yeah, I'm doing work off on the side with my feet. No, I had to do a lot of work. I got a stack. It's all your fault, LuciFEAR. I'm just saying. Between the vinyl and the movies and everything, dude, I have probably 50 hours worth of stuff to go through. 50 hours. Cease and desist. Oh my God. Well, I read fast. So I don't know if that counts. We'll get to it. Let's see. Thank you. What is that? Oh, what are you doing? All right, whatever. Let's see. I'm still waiting for Red Alert 2 and Tiberian Dawn Remastered. That was not a full remaster. Did not work properly after Windows 7. Really? Ow. Do you like... Go. I would like to see all this stuff before I die. I'm just letting you know. Thank you. Oh, man. That's only a week and some change. Yeah, but when you work the majority of that week, that's more than a week. It's math. It's creative math. Did I like Pokemon as a kid? Yeah, and I stopped after the first 150 because I was like, once they rolled out the next generation after that, I was like, wow, this is like another 100 I got to catch, you know? And then it became worse. And then before you know it, I'm like 12 generations in, and I'm just like, what? There's so many. I forgot the names of them all. First gen. That's it. Literally first gen. I was buying cards then, you know? Of course, I don't have any of them, but yeah. They're all gone. Let's see. Last night I watched F-Zero GX Speed Run. Now I wait for ADGQ 2022. 2022? Why don't they do that now? Come on. About your small guest, small being the key word. Hey, there you go. I'm waiting for it to come in. Hey, thank you.
Outside is
Let me
a
know. I'd
key.
appreciate it.
I played the original Game Boy Pokemon games and loved it. After that, May.
Yeah. It's weird. It's like Pokemon still, you know, obviously appeals to a lot of people, but I guess if you're like old school, you're like kind of like Magic the Gathering. You know, for those people who played it like, you know, up until say Fallen Empires or whatever, then you're like, oh wow, this is great. And then after that, you're like, there's just so many cards, you know? And especially as a kid, you can only buy so many of them. And then before it's like all the
Vielen Dank.
rich kids were buying everything.
I have been blessed. At work there is a guy who is politically and personality-wise is close to my opposite, yet we often have mutually respectful debates and discussions.
Whoa.
It's great. Win or lose, I walk away feeling smarter.
That is amazing. I don't know. Cherish that friendship because that is just such a rarity now. Usually you say one word that somebody doesn't agree with, and before you know it, you're getting, you know, stuff thrown at you. Toasters and stuff. It's weird. Good job. I don't know. Do you play the AR Pokemon? In Pokemon Go, I played it for a little bit, and then I got bored. I leveled up Psyduck, though. Psyduck's my favorite. I know. Psyduck's trash, though. I know. Whatever. Dude, I always wanted Psyduck to be a starter, you know? No, I haven't found it yet in the DS. I'm so far behind. Pokemon were all around my neighborhood. Yeah, they'll do that. I think Dawn was playing the Witcher one, like the Witcher reskin of Pokemon. She was like, yeah, it's kind of there's spiders down the road and whatever. Yeah, even then it gets boring after a while. Go.
I started trying to play Magic the Gathering again, but new rules, new cards, half my old ones are banned.
Right? It's like all the cool cards that you had were just like gone, and you're like, but this is I built my whole deck around this thing. They're like, nope, you can't use it. Why? What are you gonna do? Thanks for the follow. No, it's ridiculous. You know? EV, what's up? How's it going? ADJ, what's up? Any more foamy rants? There's always foamy rants. So check YouTube. They're all over the place. A new episode every other week. Every other week. You just edited the audio for 4 of them. There's always something to rant about. Yeah, Netflix is supposedly working on a live-action Pokemon series. I don't know. If they miscast this, it's going to be terrible. Are they getting like the characters Misty and Team Rocket and all those other people? Because I don't know who's going to play Ash. They should get somebody who's just complete. Get Danny DeVito to play Ash. That'd be great. I got Pokemon. Yeah. Arrow would be fun if they had glasses. Using a phone is heavy. Yeah. Now, the AR glasses, that'll happen eventually. Yeah. And you know what? Hey, technologically, what? Go. Oh, thanks for the follow. What's up? No, man, they should be able to get that done relatively quickly. Like, just put a little phone screen on there that you can see through and augmented reality. Come on. You can do it. Stuff to say hi, love homie rants, and binge watch. Hey, Loner, what's up? Those for a long time since I was young and found you amazing. Hey, somebody said you were amazing. Were past tense. You're terrible now. You're awful. I'm paraphrasing. I'm just saying. You know, you see that hole? Jump in it. I'm assuming that's what they meant. I'm just messing with you. I know. Thank you. Oh, man. No, we've heard worse, so that's why we can roll with it. What's up? Let's see. Can we talk about Black Widow lawsuit? If you need to. I don't know. Rich people wanting more money. What do I care?
Batteries not included.
I cut my subscription to Netflix. It's oversaturated and the originals just get worse and worse.
They get worse and worse. Oh, come on. Didn't you like the Tomorrow War with, I don't know, explosion-y things and stuff? Dawn watched it. She said it was good. Her opinion's usually pretty valid to me. Yeah. Usually. Any more foamy episode with the Gothic girl? We just put one up there. She's in a sad place right now. We literally put one up there last Tuesday. Tuesday. That's the problem with animation. It takes forever to get done. Yeah. Hey, there's also going to be a AR geolocation transformer game. Why? What am I going to do with an AR geolocation Transformers game? It doesn't make any sense. What am I going to do? Walk down the road? Oh, look, it's Bumblebee. Can I get into it? Can I drive? Can I summon it to just destroy people that are in my way? You know? Can I speed on the highway and not get pulled over by the cops because I am quite literally in a super robot?
While moving, I found my Pill Z coffee shirt.
Oh, nice.
I have missed that shirt. Benefits of moving, I guess.
You never know what you'll find. There's always a lot of stuff out there, right? Good job. There you go. Jermaine is always in a sad place. Yeah, but, you know, whatever. And besides, I'm getting tired of that. At least me, personally. I need fun stuff now. Hey, buddy, there's also gonna. I got that. The only reason I resub to Netflix is to watch the new Bo Burnham special. Here you go. Thanks for the follow. What's up? Inflatable hound. But what part do you have to blow into to make it inflatable? That's the real question there. But I'm just saying, it's just weird. What's up? Thanks for the follow. Just found out there's a Transformers War of Cybertron trilogy. There is? Question mark? Wow, I didn't even know. Is the cat doing okay? Is it staying away from power cables? Yeah, the cat's just doing cat things now. Usually just hangs out and looks at birds. I don't know. It's a boring cat. What do we do? There's no fantastic stories about it. Dude, thinking about taking the paper out of the, page out of Susie June's book and only just text people emotes. Yeah, pretty much. Well, does Susie June actually text or no? She did it in that one comic strip. She wanted to know if she looked good in pigtails. Sent it to the squirrels. And then Foamy's like, I'm right here. Why'd you just say it? You know. Didn't know you streamed. Always love your cartoons. Don't worry about that part. Don't worry about that part. You got to blow into. All right. Well, whatever works for you. Thank you. That's a lot of numbers to remember. I don't like numbers. All these streaming sites are getting expensive. Yeah, pretty much. There's so many of them. There's like, you know, what? You got Hulu, Netflix, Disney Plus, Paramount, whatever, HBO Max, or those are the same ones now. I don't know, whatever. There's nothing I care about anymore. You know, it's like, whatever. Because you got to stop. Do you like The Dragon Prince on Netflix? Didn't see it. Are you going to bring back the old episodes of Foamy and Goth Girl that have been taken down? Nope, can't. No, we already went through this. I literally can't. Go.
Streaming is the new cable bill.
Yeah, pretty much. Costs just as much, too. Go to Newgrounds, Lord Black Diamond. If you want to see the older stuff, it's on Newgrounds.
I was the Michael Vick of Dog Like Pokemon.
Do you really want to carry around that title? Because probably not the best. Oh, man. Let's see. Thank you. I hope you're all having a good day. So far, so good. And Brzezinski. Dude, that's a good name to yell at an office. Brzezinski, what are you doing? You broke the copier. Stop trying to make copies of your coffee. It doesn't work that way. We just made a fresh pot. What? I wish that was true. You could just put your cup of coffee on a copier and then it'll just print out another one. That'd be awesome. What's Newgrounds? Oh, my God. All right. Well, I would say it's a more mature site that focuses on animation and web games. So there you go. Keep in mind it's mature. Somebody put the link. Yeah. And what? Your Ill Will Press there? On there? Ill Will Press. Yeah, it'll come up. Well, now I feel old. Yeah, dude, not everyone's going to know about it. People have been in their YouTube ecosystem for like an eternity. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, you know, people who quite literally grew up on YouTube, they have no idea Newgrounds existed. You know? And Newgrounds was essentially YouTube with no guidelines. So it was an amazing place, an amazing time. Go.
Always watching Wachowski.
Wachowski, what are you doing? Victory! What'd you do? You caught a fish with that ice cream sandwich. That's what I'm going with. What? Streaming services are just more convenient and you get all the seasons of your favorite show. Yeah, I get it, but not everyone wants to pay for everything. And sometimes those past seasons have been mildly altered for the sake of modern sensibilities. Yeah. I've been on YouTube since 2012. Yeah, that'll do it. So basically, everyone kind of flocked over from Newgrounds to YouTube in around 2008, 2009. And when it started getting pretty big. You've been on there since 2009. Dun, dun, dun. I caught a boot once when I was fishing. The only fishing I've done, you used to do fishing as a kid with your grandparents. But other than that, I try to stick to with video game fishing. I don't got to hurt the worms. I don't got to hurt the fish. You know, and I find cooler stuff. Yeah. Not all streaming services are perfect, though. Yeah, well, it is what it is. Yeah, people either like them or hate them. Thanks for the follow. What's up? Go along on tap. What's up? My printer is finally printing successfully. All right, here's the weird thing. Okay. All right. I just burped, right? I was like, you know, that kind of thing. Okay, for breakfast, right, I had an bacon avocado wrap, okay? When I burped, all I tasted was celery. How does that work? I haven't had celery in like 7 months. Celery. Why does avocado and bacon, when you burp, give you
More
a
pillows
celery
for the pillow
taste?
fort.
Far Cry 5 after the campaign is done is just hunting simulator.
Hunting simulator. That's pretty good, though. Yeah, pretty much like hot dog. Like, why am I tasting hot dog when I haven't had hot dog in forever? You killed bacon. That's impossible. What? No, Dawn made bacon, and there was a couple of pieces left over. I threw them on an avocado wrap. So I had bacon avocado wrap. It's pretty good. But, yeah. Celery. I don't know. Ugh. Oh, it's terrible. Ugh. Let me wash that out. That's coming back. Oh, what is that?
Thank you.
You.
Found a cool animator on Newgrounds called James Lee. He makes these mixed live action and cartoon skits that are hilarious.
Nice.
Nice, write it down.
This heat is killing my appetite.
The heat. No, that's when you break out the ice cream. Anytime it gets hot, you know what I do? I break out the ice cream. Because even though it's, you know, I don't want to cook anything, there you go. You don't have to cook ice cream. It just cools you down. Cools you down. Let's see. To be honest, Far Cry during the campaign is still hunting simulator just against cultists. That's fine. Whatever you got to do. As a kid, I once caught a snapping turtle. That was the last time I fished. Oh, yeah, that'll do it to you. Go. Oh, spooky.
Good idea. Here is some bits for the idea.
Ideas. Oh, the ideas. What do I got to do? Thank you.
No me gusta estúpidos.
Go.
Did Dawn set anything on fire in the garden yet, Lowell?
No, not yet. She's trying to look for dirt. Where do I find dirt? Let's see. Microwave bacon. Thank you, Catman. I don't know if I like microwaving bacon. It's kind of 50-50. We got one of those little grills that you can actually microwave bacon on, and it has all the like juice and stuff that you're not supposed to be eating fall to the bottom. It makes your bacon crispy or whatever. It's all right. It's all right. Started watching your channel since 2018 when you first popped up on my watch list. Ooh, popped up on my watch list. Lord Black Diamond. Good job. You got a lot of catching up to do. No, they probably caught up. 2 years.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
I'll be good.
Drinking a gallon of water a day should be an Olympic sport.
No, we would win that. We're very good with water. We stay so hydrated, it's ridiculous. There you go. Thank you. Let's see. The argument. Just want her to avoid the dead bodies. You probably have been. Why would I do that? That doesn't make any sense. Why would I? If I have a dead body, why am I going to put it in my own backyard? I mean, that's a little, damning if the authorities show up. Hey, right there. Right there. This is already a hole. There's already a hole. Bring them in. Come on. No, I'm kidding. Am I? Anyway, just saying. Your store sold out a lot of items. Well done in promoting. I just don't think we've restocked in a while. So, let's start. Well, that's why any shirt that's not on It Will Press anymore is now going to be over on Designed by Human. So there you go. Designed by Human. Did you get those alerts to work? You think you did? Okay, well, fantastic. I guess we'll find out one day. I have 2 ways of cooking things in my kitchen. Boiler
Just went through the webtoons you posted to find the pigtail comic, but I stand by the fact you couldn't pay me to comb Pauline's hair. I would mess up and die, I'm sure.
Thank you.
Go.
I need a full-length neurotically yours film in my life. Netflix must have some email and system where you can pitch. Do it. Do it.
Mucho gracias.
Now you're sent to the dimension from to feed the spookiest.
What? Thank you. Why did they all happen at once? Was there lag? I love Foamy's songs. I listen to them all. I'm a fan of Foamy. You should bring the squirrel out here one day. It's going to be a disaster. 5 minutes. 5 minutes you bring him out here one day and you yell at people and then people are like, I hate the squirrel. All right. Let's see. Thank you. I'm so hydrated I could donate 2 pints of blood in Wood City. Hey. Imagine Pumpkin Guy playing cards with dead bodies. No. I would cheat. Chef Ramsay still can't do grilled cheese sandwiches. Oh, he tried again? Second attempt failure? Wow. Brush Pauline's hair at your own risk. Yeah, pretty much. If you distract it with one hand and brush it with the other, then it's okay. Is Foamy going to make new songs? I don't know. All those are improv, so it's like...
Makes me wonder though. Her hair is sentient, correct? Why can't it brush itself?
I don't know. It likes being difficult and pampered. I don't know. I didn't ask it. It doesn't really give me a lot of feedback. Can it write me a letter? Tell it to write me a letter.
Remember, hydrogen peroxide takes blood out of most solid materials.
Yeah, but then you're getting rid of that rustic quality that the material may have now. Hey, somebody literally spilled blood to make it look that way. So you don't want to do that. Let's see. Is printing a benchy? Hey, there you go. The squirrel's combed Dawn's hair. What? No. It's all unscripted. Make it up as go along. Pretty much. Yeah, no, the squirrel songs, you basically just like improv. So whenever you feel improvisational, come on, you do a song, and then people be like, this isn't as good as the old stuff. I hate you. Why'd you even make this? Well, that's kind of YouTube in a nutshell. Let's see. I have to test the printer somehow. Yeah, I guess that's, yeah. Evie, what are you doing? Tell me about your life. I had molten lava put in my tooth. How are you? No, they usually have worse dental stories than us. I'm still bleeped up from seeing Voltaire last night, but hi. What's up? Hey, there you go. What's up? You're making pizza. Oh, no, cookie pizza. Do you listen to the Deathlock? Infrequently. I tracked down a couple of their albums in a thrift store, and I was like, wow. Like, literally, like CDs. They go for a little bit of money, bro. Just saying. I haven't listened to them in a while, though, so. And what's going on with the Beelzebuddies? When's that series coming out? Go.
I had a tooth disintegrate after the dentist pulled it out.
Like Thanos snap kind of thing? Like, shh, we just got it, and then it's just, whoa. Wow, we got it out just in the nick of the time. It turned into ash. Wow. Like that? Is it that bad or what? I don't know, man. It's crazy. Teeth are weird. Started watching Foamy on Newgrounds in like 2009. I'm actually so happy I found you on here. Hey, Brzezinski, thank you. Good. Oh, man, keep it up. Hey. Hey, we still like doing what we do, so we do it. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, but that's okay. But the ton of trade. Lemon bars. Lemon bars. Lemon bars. Money makes blood unable to test it for anything. It leaves Zombie Snow White. Why do you know that? What are you doing? Tony, what's up? Lurking
Thank
away. Go ahead. Go.
Hey, speaking of Death Clock, Adult Swim finally stopped being dumb and greenlight Brendan Small to make the finally movie for the series. So happy.
Really? Nice. Yeah, it is about time.
Our new place doesn't yet have a laundry machine, so we're at the laundromat for the first time in 2 years. At least I'm getting donuts while I wait.
Nice.
Yeah, laundromats are terrible.
Do you remember stick figure fights or stick figures on crack from early YouTube?
Yeah, and that was usually taken from Newgrounds and posted up on YouTube, much like all your old content. Thanks, YouTube, for having our back on that. Yeah, dude, I remember all that stuff. In my day, salad fingers was all the rage. You know? Dude, what do you want? Let's see. Oh, they did the Stickman games. They're actually on Steam, so go look at those. Holy cow, things are getting brighter outside. Yeah, I don't care for brightness. Yeah, unless it's mental brightness. I invested in an industry quality washer and dryer. Nice. Then you can charge your neighbors. All right, Eve's doing okay, feeling a bit detaching. What's me done? Spent a whole day with my best friend on Friday. Ooh, nice. There you go. So that cheered me up a bit teeth-wise. The soreness comes and goes, so it isn't too bad. Hey, that's good. Hey, good for you. See? Yeah, it's life. It throws it at you, the ups and downs. All right. Eve's on the way up. The sky's the limit. Unless you're Bezos. Go.
That may be one of the more tame things I know. I'm a zombie, honey. Dead things are one of my interests.
Uh-oh. 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 Thank you. Dude, salad fingers is still just as messed up as I remember, and I love it. Yeah. No, it aged pretty well. Some old Newground stuff hasn't, but some of it has. Yeah. We're boiling alive in Florida. Yeah, Florida's got more problems than heat right now. Stay inside. Air conditioning. All of it. Just like take your neighbor's air conditioning and say, I need this. I want to buy a vending machine and put it somewhere to make money. Oh, that's a good business tactic. I don't know if that's going to be a good one now because not a lot of people are going to be running around outside, but there you go. Good morning, Pum'Kin. No, hey, where you used to live, there was literally a guy that had a vending machine just outside of his house somewhere. And you could literally get stuff from there. Just in the middle of nowhere. You know, you could just walk down. It was like this in-between place of just whatever. Just, yeah, sodas. I don't know. I think he liked just having a vending machine outside his house. Weird. At least Florida people can swim in ocean. It's hot in deserts. This is true. Ow. What? Put it next to a school. Yeah, there you go. There might be regulations, though. Some places have regulations like, oh, you can't have any kind of enticing candy or vending machines within however many miles of a school. Yeah.
At Jim Others, hi Pumpkin Guy. Macabre Cat here.
Macabre Cat.
How are you doing?
So far, so good. Hey, we're an hour into this, and I'm not that... Oh, I haven't had any coffee. I made warm coffee today, and I didn't drink it. It's French toast. It's French toast coffee. I got to do that right now. I got to do that right now.
Lobster
I
rolls.
got to do it now.
Quick reminder, Battlefield 1 available free via Prime Loot Tab until August 4th. Downside redeems in EA Origin.
Nice.
Yeah, I got that.
I was going to need a root canal after I got it filled, but my tooth cracked, was in pain for 2 days, 15 ibuprofen a day till I could get it pulled out, so I know her pain, and I have in late 70s, early 80 bar coke unit.
Ooh, nice. Go.
Midwest sucks. Don't have the dry air of the deserts, and none of the oceans of the Florida.
Sorry, I had to chug coffee. Ah. All right, like if I waited another minute, that would have been undrinkable until it got super cold. Go.
David Firth, creator of Salad Fingers, is intense. There is one video where SF is talking to a clone of himself, but the conversation audio is split in 2 different scenes. Very interesting art, that guy.
I don't know. I didn't see it. I can't talk of intensity. Let me tell you about intense.
I like In the Swamp and Marshland in SC.
I don't like swamps because you got gators and then people who are saying that you should watch for gators. You gotta watch for gators over there. Where? In my lawn. You don't have a lawn. It's all marsh. Well, that's what we call a lawn out here. It's my marsh lawn. That kind of thing. I always imagine those like crazy bio movies where it's like people are like in a swamp just floating down and then it's like Swamp Thing. You know? It's weird. Live. It's that time. Can also relate to the annoying root canal issue. Curve 2 roots mean expensive specialists at times. Yeah, pretty much. That's what we ended up having to do because we had these bizarre... What did they say? Blossomed. The roots were blossomed, like a blossom cluster. I have no idea what that means, but I had a visual in my head, and then I looked at the x-ray, and I was like, oh, well, that's why it's an annoyance. So, yeah, but apparently that's all filled in with fire now, so I'll be all right. Gators, snakes, and yeah, those. Don't go down that road. Lots of gators down that road. Can you imagine getting a gator from Pet Cemetery? Like somebody had a pet gator, buries it in Pet Cemetery, and it comes back. Ooh. Oh. That's a good story. What do you look like in PG? Like PG in person? Well, I kind of look like this. You know, I'm kind of rindy. You know, my skin's a little bit more oilier than than it shows up on camera. I mean, you can see the gloss here, but you know, IRL, I try not to use a lot of makeup here, so you know, not much different. Maybe a couple more blemishes. No, I got a thing on the back of my neck. I don't know if that's a big thing, but yeah. Oh. But there you go. Let's see. That gator took his hand. I realized had a tooth pulled. They gave it to me. It was a gold cap, but I have no idea what to do with it.
And some glitter, as we found out Wednesday.
Oh yeah, glitter. It's everywhere. Hey, no, you got that. Hey, you got a gold cap there. You know what you do with that? You take that gold out of there. You bring it to one of those shops that we buy gold. Here you go. Gold tooth, bruh. You know, dude, you can get a couple of bucks for that. 50, 60, 70 bucks. You know, what else are you going to do with it? We buy gold. They'll take it. They don't care. Just let them know it's your tooth and you didn't, like, punch it out of somebody's head, you know? Because they're going to, hey, where'd you get this tooth, huh? Where'd this come from? Yeah? No, it came out of my mouth. Oh, yeah. I've heard that story before.
I hid your
Whose is this?
Zombie Gator. You movie Hollywood.
There you go. Hey, Sci-Fi Channel. Zombie Gator. Gator. There you go. Or you just call them Zaters, you know? Zombie Gators. Good. Done. Asylum's going to be all over that. Florida also has an issue with pythons that either escaped or their owners released the pythons because they no longer wanted them and couldn't take care of them anymore. Yeah, that's pretty much how everyone is with pets right now. Oh yeah, when a second lockdown inevitably happens, and it will, how many people are going to go rushing out to adopt pets that they've already gotten rid of after quarantine, quote unquote, ended?
Thank you.
I found that really
Release
obnoxious.
the python.
Release the pythons. That'd be pretty good. Any word if you're going to sell the special plushies that are waiting at home? We're still buried in work. That's more work I got to do. So you have no idea. Like I keep saying that we work 24/7 basically, and it's we're not joking. Even after 20 years, we're just like, wake up, work. Okay, I'm so tired, I'm gonna pass out. Wake up, work. You know, and then you add chores and all that other BS on top of it, dude. Our day is packed with just all sorts of things. And now dental appointments. Cops in New Jersey shot what stuff? Where? A gator in the sewers. Really? Jersey Gators. Go.
Movie about a gator trained to help the blind. Called it Gatorade.
Just letting that go. Thank you. Could work with Zombie Gator. That might be fun. Let's see. You need to have an intern. I don't trust interns. Interns are basically unpaid people who don't care about their jobs. I don't want to deal with that. Plus, I don't want to have to train anybody either. Well, this is what you got to do. That's more time. I got no time to be training people that should know what they're doing. This is why I don't hire anybody, because it's like, one, I can't afford to. Two, I don't want to take the time out to tell people how to do things. If I hire somebody for a job, they should know what to do. You know what I'm saying? That's it. You know what to do? Yeah, okay, good. You're hired. I don't want to have to explain anything. But there's on-the-job training. No, I don't work that way. You need to know what you're doing all the time, every day. Let's see. Sharknado. Yeah. Bump, 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 bump. Import pets. Lots of feral cats in my air. Will feral cats. No, there's this thing. There's been this thing, and shelters were like overrun with people just basically leaving their pets there because they got over them. After the lockdown was kind of went up and it was like over with, so everyone kind of abandoned their quote unquote pets. Of course, these people are scum, but you know what's going to happen now is if we go through another lockdown, people are going to go out and try to get another pet. I'm bored in the house. I really wish that dog was still here. Maybe we should get another one. Dude, a pet isn't like a toy that you play with and get bored of, okay? It's a commitment, a lifelong, for their duration of their life, commitment of helping that animal, keeping it healthy, feeding it properly, exercise, playing with it, all that stuff. Okay? Just think of it as a fluffy little kid, all right? God, no, people just, it boggles my mind when I hear stories like that, and I'm just like, if this is how you treat animals, I can imagine how you treat people. Jerks. Anyway, all right. Let's see. Glad to see you posting again on Reddit. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, you started the Reddit posting thing. I don't know. We've been on Reddit for like 7 years, and we were just like, I didn't even bother posting any stuff. You were just like, why am I going to do this? You feel like you're bothering people on Reddit. But then we were just like, yeah, maybe we should. Just why not? We'll just put it in respective categories. Now, because you did the pixel art, so, you've been following pixel art, so, you're posting pixel art. Go.
People have no idea to take a feed in training. Nobody understand that.
Yeah, dude, it's insane. And I don't get it. I don't get it how people can do that. But, I don't want to dwell on it because then I'm going to be in a bad place. And then I'm going to find those neglected pet owners and put them in that hole all together, alive. And then I'm going to cover them with dirt and be like, this is how your pet felt when you left them. And they'd be like, no, I'll be better. Yeah, better off dead. I'm just saying. There's another place I need to follow. What? You gotta follow. Follow everything. No, actually, you don't. I mean, it's Reddit. Come on. I post, basically, we're just going to post everything we do everywhere else, but in addition on Reddit. So if you're following elsewhere, don't feel obligated. Bart Simpson, I'm bored. What? Homer, I don't want to hear that you're bored. You have a pet elephant, pretty much.
We got a new dog, but we're keeping him.
Yes.
He's a good boy. Also gotta go, kids need a nap.
Yeah.
Good vibes to all and good day.
Good vibes. Hey, Princess Usagi, enjoy. I don't know. Be good to your pets. Everybody be good to your pets. I mean, I know it's kind of like, you already know that. So, but I just got to put it out there every once in a while. Maybe for people watching later on the YouTubes, and they'd be like, oh, gee, I'm supposed to be good to my pets? I didn't even realize that. Well, I left him outside a couple of months ago. I wonder if he's still there. That kind of thing. You want a goat? They're just as good as dogs? What? How? Go.
Remember, pets. Have your stupid people spayed or neutered.
There you go. Pretty much. Can you imagine? Yeah. I don't know. Pets. Pets. Cats are good. What? Don't be weird. That's weird. Dog work. What? Back up. Oh, there you go. You want to get ferrets. Ferrets! Dogs are useful as pets. Cats, not so much. They're fun when cats are fun when they want to be fun, That's like, hey, I'm going to be fun right now. Hey, give me pets and stuff, and then they leave.
Just remember, casketless and mass burials have sinkhole problems.
Oh, Well, spread them out then. That's the moral of the story. Spread them out and make sure there's a... Oh, God. Who are we visiting here in the yard? I don't know. Whoever is over there. Or is going to be over there. Dun, dun, dun. All right. I love my cats. We have 5 and they're all neurotic. Yeah. Were you into Yorkshire Cup? There's a video about you. Why is there a video about me in the Yorkshire Cup? How? How's that even possible? I don't think I was born in 2008, was I? No. Baby kitties, everything. See, there you go. Pop-Tart Kitty knows about kitties. Friend of mine said you spoiled him so much. Again, celery. Why? That he was a whole one cat kindergarten worth of toys. He spoils me with love. Love. There you go. So it's the least I can do for my baby. Nice. That's good. Here's the thing. We always give our cat toys, and the cat doesn't care. Like, we could crumple up a piece of paper and miss the paper basket or the garbage bucket, whatever you want to call it, and the cat will play with that for hours. Yeah, but all the fancy toys and stuff, it's just like, yeah,
I hid your car keys.
I need paper.
Just have more tact than leaving green gummy bears on tombstones.
Yeah, I'm not leaving gummy bears because then it's going to attract birds and then they're going to poop on stuff. You don't need that. Laser pen. Nah, it doesn't really care about laser pens either. Yeah, doesn't care about blue light pens either. It doesn't care about anything, frankly. It likes getting cat treats and then kicking paper around and chewing on the ends of cardboard and sitting in boxes, but only if they're sent by Zombie Snow White. It knows which one was the newest one, by the way. I'm just letting you know. I'm going to head out, PG. Got things to do. There you go, Lord Black Diamond. Thanks for popping in. Be well, stay safe, do something fun. I don't know, buy yourself something cool. Not like a car or anything, okay? Just, something affordable. I don't know. I don't want to say go. Hey, Pumpkin Guy told me to go buy something fun, so I'm here to get this, Tesla. It's, yeah. As well as be eaten. What? What about the why? Chickens can be pets. I don't know. I can't look at my pet and just imagine it deep fried. You know what I'm saying? Saying you would be better off on my plate. It's weird. I know there are people who do that, but it's kind of like having a pig as a pet. I know I shouldn't be telling Nicolas Cage that. Look up the Nicolas Cage movie. I think it's just called Pig. Basically, he has a pig that hunts for truffles, and I think it gets abducted or something. He's basically the John Wick of pigs right now. So look into that. Nicolas Cage. I don't know what's going on in his life right now. Hey, but the Color Out of Shape or whatever, the movie that was in, dude, the Blu-ray's like $5. I was thinking about it. Don't send it. Let's see. All dogs are sweet unless the people who had them previously were terrible owners, and then you could fix that. Okay. Well, that doesn't help me. Quibo, that doesn't help me at all. Let them figure it out that that's wrong. At least from our Western perspective. What, you ticked off vegans last week by saying that I love animals and so, oh, come on. You can have chicken as pets. You can have anything as a pet. You can have a head of lettuce for a pet if you want. Just put googly eyes on it. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun, dun. Chickens and pigs are good pets for vegans, maybe? Question mark. I don't know. I have no idea. I've never had a chicken as a pet. We were basically cat people, and then one dog. Cat and dogs. Cat dog. But other than that, no. Your mom was like queen of pets. We had, let's see, pythons, all sorts of snakes. There was that one lizard, the iguana. What was the other weird thing that we had? I forget. There was just so much stuff. I was like, every time every time he came home from school, it was like walking into a PetSmart, and it was animals everywhere. Just crazy. There are channels on YouTube with cute otters. Huh. I know, are otters fun as pets? I don't know. Chickens are awesome. They eat bugs and
Pet
snakes.
lettuce,
Oh.
the perfect pet for those that do not have the lifetime commitment to make for rocks.
Yeah, there you go. Pet lettuce. See? And you always know when he goes bad, right?
Have a
I think
cookie.
the lettuce has gone bad.
In other news,
Oh, God. Ron Otterman. There you go. Let's see. At Pet CDs.
in all caught you with Bob's Burgers and TBH it feels like an East Coast Simpsons.
Yeah, pretty much. That's what Bob's Burgers kind of is. Just, everyone's kind of a realistic shade, and that's kind of nice. And I find it funnier than The Simpsons right now. Because the last couple of seasons I saw The Simpsons, I was like, whoa. I guess pet rocks are easy pets. Yeah. Pet rocks are awesome. YouTube channels with pets are the new Tamagotchis. Why? I don't know. You want to make a YouTube channel about your dumb cat? You call it Dumb Cat, and just get video of it just tripping over things, simple things, playing with pieces of paper when it's surrounded by toys, and sitting in a box just staring off into space. There are woodchuck. There is a video for every animal. If you want videos on bats, you're gonna find videos on bats. I got pet bats. Look at my channel, YouTube. The Simpsons hasn't been funny for 15 years. Well, I think that was the last time I watched it. There's actually a marine rescue that streams their cute otters just doing ottery things. Ottery things. Bats are kind of cute. Bats are awesome. It's just I wouldn't feel right keeping one in there. There's a lot of upkeep there. You got to make sure the wings are clean. They don't get any kind of weird diseases. Is it legal to have bats? It kind of depends on the state, I think. Could be county, too. I don't know how specific they get. Pet fleas. I've been to their circus. It's terrible. There are woodchuck videos. They're woodchucks. Raccoons. They will destroy your house, but apparently they're very smart pets. Simpsons ain't what it used to be. I haven't seen it when it used to be what it was. Now it isn't. What? You got a crested gecko with 3 legs? What the? Really? Oh, God, not Ozzy. People have pet leeches. I don't understand that. I don't know. Maybe they're in the medical field. I don't know. Pet fox videos are plentiful on YouTube. Yeah, we got a fox that roams around here every once in a while. We see it. It's semi-friendly, It's like the whole kind of town knows this fox. It's really weird. I know. What am I going to do with a fox? It's like a wild dog. I'm not going to adopt it. You can put a bat house outside for cute bats to find shelter in. Just the cute ones? That's very selective. You have a little neon sign that says cute bats only, Very seductive looking wing and neon that flashes. Dun, dun, dun. I saw a YouTube video of 2 guys talking about how great pets isopods make. The hosts were creepier than he. Wow. Hey, what makes a great pet? Isopods. Isopods. They were all cute. Sorry, that's not okay. I know it's probably a typo thing. I get it. Dun 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 dun. We got coyotes. They're too curious around the neighborhood. Yeah, we got coyotes too. That's a little. They are so loud at night. Oh my God, they're all like, it sounds like a dog in a blender. I don't. Why? Why would they be that loud? No, the spider. Come on, leave the bats alone. Leave the bats out of it. Raccoons, all little bandits. Yeah. What can you do with a pet bat? I don't know. Look really gothic. Like if you have an Instagram, your gothic cred will go up like 110% instantly. You just do a selfie with a bat on your shoulder, and people are like, "Oh my God, they're so goth! Look at it! They got a little bat! Oh, it's so amazing! Oh, look at that goth cred! They got a bat! Ooh, bats! I don't know what anyone does anymore. Hey, you need goth clout. You get a pet bat. Clout. Be nice to bats. I like bats. I like them so much I wouldn't cage them in as pets. That's how much I like them. It's where it naturally comes from, but not in the form of what hit humanity. Yeah, well, then leave the bats alone. Pigs equals opportunity, but yeah, I don't know. Keep forgetting he did that special. What? Pauline might have a pet bat. Maybe. I don't know what she does. I have deer sleep in my yard almost every day. Usually they are munching on the grass and seem to not mind me listening to heavy J-rock. Really? Huh. Weird. Good times. Lots of bad guano. Bad guano. I actually hate bats. What? But they do keep the bug population down. Yeah. I don't know. That's the way I feel about spiders. I like spiders. I like anything that eradicates bugs, you know? Except bees. Bees are important. Wasps are also as important, but they're not as cool as bees. Bum, bum, bum. Bats are cute when they eat fruit. But not when they're licking your blood from a wound they inflicted on you in the middle of the night and they're lapping up your blood like... That's what they do. They make a little puncture and then they lick all the blood that kind of drips out of it. I like ants. I don't like ants. Is Pauline inspired by Dawn? No, there's, I think, too much grace and poise here. Dawn is very clumsy. She knows this. What? And besides, she's like 8 feet tall. Donna's like not 8 feet tall. What's she, like 5'8"? The number 8's in there. Go.
I cheese bears off my land and I want a black cat to ride on my shoulder like a parrot so I'd be a pirate. All bugs are impotent.
Oh, all bugs are important. As I said, all bugs are impotent. And I was like, well, that's how does the procreation work then? I don't know, maybe they're cloning themselves. They've evolved. Yeah, bears not so much.
Hello and welcome.
Hi. Radio Rabbit Zero. Wait, what? 41 moons. What? 40. Wow. Thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Well, that makes sense. Oh, there you go. All right, if it's 5'1" and I'm 6'5". Yeah, I get there's that, Bloody Angel. I get that. But, where did I leave off? I missed something. I try to take good care of my cats, too. I worry about leaving them outside. And I have multiple houses, them to spoil them. Cats want it for a long time. Whew. Vampire bats. Those are the ones that do that. Bees also help pollinate our foods and crops, too. That's why I said bees, man. Bees. The wasps do the same thing, but they're a little obnoxious. Now, wasps are like the obnoxious bee, you know? They're the ones that keep stinging you, you know? And they're just like, hey, I'm going to keep doing this until you're dead. You know, bees will do it once and they'll be like, I hope you got that. I hope you realize what you did
Lobster
wrong.
rolls.
Yeah, go.
I have to go. Happy Sunday to you all.
There you go. Smoke cats. Be well. Stay safe. Do a thing fun. I'm going to do a fun thing. Words. There you go. Thank you. We should all chip in and get J.i.M. starfish. What am I going to do with a starfish? Ladle. No. I would just use it as a throwing star. Can you do that? If you're an aquatic ninja, do you use starfish as like throwing? I would. Let's see. They're a really fascinating comic mangas on animals written by scientists, researchers that study them, called science comics. Science comics. Way to ruin the genre of comics with sciencey things. Nature and nurture on various creatures like cats, bats, dogs, dinosaurs. It gives factual information. It teaches about specific animals. Oh, well, you're thinking of a society that wants to learn, like Japan. You know, America ain't all about learning, at least not from what I've seen. And did anybody watch anything from Lollapalooza? I found it very droney. Why is music very droney now? It's like, I feel like it's like vacuuming. Like, that's music to me now. I don't know what it is. Throwing stars, quicksand, 3.5 floppy disk. Oh, there you go. What about cool science comics? Don't wasps die after they sting. No, I think that's bees. Wasps just keep coming after you. Let's see. Without science, we don't get Spider-Man and Hulk. Yeah, man, if it wasn't for science, where would Bruce Banner be? Probably working at like a 7-Eleven. Killer bees are no joke either. Yeah, any animal with the word killer in it is not something to take lightly. You know? Like if they put the word killer in front of bear, I think people wouldn't be like, oh, get away from my garbage, you stupid grizzly, you know, walking up to it with a rolled up newspaper and whacking it in the head. Yeah. Music is boring now. I feel that way. I feel a lot of music is boring, you know, and I keep trying to dig for something new, but it's very difficult. And Fred Durst looks like someone's grandpa now. I think that's basically a shtick for Lollapalooza. I think he's well aware of memes and what is meme worthy. So he's like, all right, I'm going to meme it up, okay? I'm going to come out looking like a grandpa, you know, because everyone's going to be like, who's this old dude anyway, right? However, Killer Bee Honey is the most metal sound. Yeah, pretty much. Killer tadpoles. Killer kittens. Maybe hey, cats can kill you easily. Dude, they scratch you and they got all that kind of weird bacterial stuff on them. Oh, you gonna die. Maybe take a break from listening to music. Try Japanese music. Listen to it. It's still great. Dude, I've delved into the whole Japanese music thing and it got redundant real fast for me. Like all genres of music. Because I delve into it at like an alarming pace. And before I know it, it's like I've heard 1,700 bands. And I'm like, okay, this band sounds like this band. And this band sounds like this one. And this one sounds like this. So I'm just going to stick with this band. That kind of thing. Killer whales. There you go. Killer rabbit from Holy... Here we go. More protective of the hive than European bees. Yeah. Africanized bees will kill you without hesitation. It will kill you without hesitation. Do not mess with killer bees. Who's dolphins, whales? What's happening? If I die prematurely, I would let my cat eat my body to survive. I don't think you'd really have a choice in the matter. Stay away from beehives. Celery. Ugh. Did you ever check out that anime I recommended to you back when Golden Chops got? No, because I have 50 hours of content I now have to go through. Thanks to LuciFEAR. I am so behind on everything. Everything. It's taking forever. Killer humans. Oh, wait. Yeah. Killer bees are just a gang of ticked off bees. Now, murder hornets. Those you just stay away from. The murder hornets. Well, it's also got the word murder in there. You know? Murder kittens. You know? That'd be a good name for like a J-pop band that's all like cat girls, but they're like heavy as bleep. You know? That'd be good. Dude, murder kittens? Come on. Somebody make that happen. Murder kittens. J-metal band just filled with cat girls. You're welcome. Hey, if they can have band made, they can have, murder kittens. I'm just saying. You're welcome. Royalties. Your cat won't wait until you eat either. Dogs, on the other hand, would mourn a bit and then devour you. Yeah.
Look at those bits.
Go.
Did someone say samurai pizza cat girls?
No, nobody did. Nobody said samurai pizza cat. But no. Okay, seriously, what? No, I'm not taking a day off. A month? That's unheard of. I got to squeeze stuff in while I'm working, or I will not do it. I'm just saying. That's the way my mind works. Dude, everyone's gonna get. Everyone complain. Hey, take a day off. Take a day off. Take a day off. Take a day off. It'll be fine. They said. And then before you know it, hey, you see you behind on your work. I hate you now. Tokyo band, another baby from a Razorhead grew up to be a violinist. Really? Huh. So a YouTube video, Why Music Sucks from Simon, made a good point. Oh, good. What, I mean, the over-processed drag and drop process to creating music? Dude, it's pretty much it. Like, there are a lot of people who can sing that have just had their songs buried in effects. And you're just like, hello? Can you just sing and be organic for 5 seconds? Hope you never come across a ticked off cats. What? Stronger. What? Hope there won't be any murder frogs. Murder frogs. What? If you can't take a day, take a few hours. No, dude. No. No. What is with everyone? Okay, downtime is for people who don't like their jobs, okay? I'm going to say that. Like, we enjoy what we do, and it's quite literally more enjoyable than doing anything else, so that's why we keep doing it. I know it's like, to everybody else, it's work, you know, but to us, it's like, dude, we, you know, come on, we get to create stuff and, you know, have fun. We've been through this numerous times, you know, but, you know, we keep working because we like working, you know, it's fun. Hey, the free time we have now, we use for exercise, you know, why? So we can be in better shape so we can continue to work. Yes. Does not take breaks. Most likely complains when getting ill that he is not as productive. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, doesn't anybody know what the word workaholic means? I know everyone's been slacking off for the last year, but, you know, come on. Come on. Workaholic. Livelihood for you. No, I don't like, well, clearly we don't care about livelihood or would promote more. But, no, dude, it's just fun. You know, dude, you get to wake up and make things. It's cool. There's already murder frogs. They're called poison dart frogs. Do they have like little blowguns or what? Poison dart frogs. Huh. Weird. Gotta grow on some more loop packs. What? For the new album. Loop. Yep. Glad you have an enjoyable job. A lot of us can't find that dream job and have to work to live, sustain themselves, pay the bills. Yeah, pretty much. Well, I mean, we're in the same boat. We still got to work to, you know, do that. But it's just like, we'd probably have to worry less about that if somebody would promote.
Notice me.
Yeah.
I'm moving in 6 weeks and part of the reason is to have less bills and more time to create.
Yes.
I too am a workaholic.
Nice.
16-hour days is normal when I am allowed to do it.
Yay! Kindred spirit. Nice. Good job. What? It's fun. I know. I really wish everyone could find what they like doing and try to make a living out of it. I really do. I wish I could set up a business to help people do that. I don't even know how that would happen. But you know what I mean. Yeah. I think I'd have to be a philanthropist. Make a lot of money and then fund people. By the way, would anyone like my soap stamps? Go. Can't use that for postage. No note. Retro Samurai, thank you. Thank you for the 500 bits. 500 bits. That's a lot of bits. A lot of bits. Thank you. Appreciate. Hey, Pup Guy, how's Dawn? I don't know. Dawn's doing Dawn things. So she might be breaking something or falling over something. No, I hear voices, so she's probably playing a game. She's probably playing a video game. I heard dough. Is it cookie dough? Dough. Maybe. Monetize your passion. Yeah, pretty much. Boop, boop, boop. Where available. Go.
Went on a drive to deal with heavy personal stuff on Friday. Listened to John's solo albums.
Sorry.
Cathartically angry stuff. Plug the Jonathan Ian albums.
Nobody's going to want to listen to that. Nobody likes cathartic anymore. What, your whiny acoustic music. Oh, I'm angry. I'm angry. Angry stuff. Air. What are you going to do? Off to lunch. There you go. Zombie Snow White, enjoy lunch. Have something good. Thanks for the follow. Go. Spicy tuna. Spicy. What's up? What's
No
up,
me
everybody?
gusta estupidos.
Go.
Lies, there are a couple of good ones there.
Oh, I think your hearing's going. Go.
I'm finishing off my staycation. Try to take the week around my birthday off every year.
Nice.
Sadly spent a chunk of it going other work.
Oh, no. Man. Yeah. Well, at least you got a little bit of time, right? So that's good. Thank you. Have a great desire for more cookie cutters. So be your... What? Cookie cutters? I love cathartic music. Old school goth doesn't like droney cathartic music. Yeah, I'm being cynical here. Let's see. What? My bat coins. Not my bat coins. Go.
What up, pumpkin guy? How you doing?
Doing what I do. Hanging out by the graveyard, waiting for things to rise. Rise from the beyond. The ground. I don't know. Just doing life things. Dun, 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 dun. Where do they leave it? Waking up Sundays is hard. Hi, pumpkin guy. Possession. What's up? How's it going? How could waking up on Sunday be hard? It's Sunday. You wake up, the sun comes in, it's like, wake up, wake up. I can't sing anymore, DMCA's. Wake up. Why'd you leave the keys on the table? You wanted to. Anyway. Let's see. Things you see in graveyards. Oh, let me tell you what I've seen in graveyards. I've seen many things. Young couples in love, mushrooms, and a lot of empty beer bottles. So, I mean, a cycle of life right there. Gonzo, what's up? Hey, how you doing? Just got here, but gonna go see a movie soon. Ooh, nice. Watch a movie. Yeah, dude, you gotta break open that Jiffy Pop. We got that little Jiffy Pop that you actually cook over the stove and it pops into the little, metallic Rasta hat. Yeah. So as long as you don't burn it, it'll be good. Thanks, PG. Now I'm gonna go get System of a Down playing after stream. Yes! Dude, System of a Down was awesome. Come on. See, that's what I mean. Compared to music now, that's at like Lollapalooza, where I was just like, ugh. I didn't watch a lot of it, but I'm just sitting there and I'm just like, dude, I was falling asleep on half this stuff. You know, just somebody just walking back and forth and dropping expletives every 5 seconds. And here's what Lollapalooza, from a casual perspective, looking into the crowd, Lollapalooza is summed up by a lot of people spending a lot of money to listen to pre-recorded music with somebody yelling over it. Like, so far, that's what I walked away from. Yeah. Dude, all right, the first Lollapalooza had, like, Metallica, Susie and the Banshees, Ice-T, Jane's Addiction. Okay? I look at the lineup now, I'm like, why? Why are you all here? Just who are you? And the DJs, just, anyway, whatever. You're out of tofu. Oh, God, no. I don't think you're going to know anything about Metallica, what? Metallic Rastafari hat. Yeah, there you go. Those are cool, man. I got the Jiffy Pop, huh? They're good. Cemetery at night, I saw a horrible fright. Apparitions doing what to see. Yeah. How are you out of tofu? How does that even happen? Because every time I buy it, it just sits there until it goes bad. And I don't even know when that happens. Lollapalooza is a rave now. It kind of looks that way, but raves usually have good music. Later, you're out. Gonzo, later. Enjoy your movie. Go. Dun, 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 dun. And people pay a lot of money for pre-recorded crap. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you want to waste a lot of money on pre-recorded music, buy Beats headphones and turn up the volume, you know, on whatever it is you're downloading from wherever you're not supposed to. That's it. There's your Lollapalooza. Lollapalooza. Lollipop-palooza. Lots of poor losers. See, dyslexia can be fun. Let's see. Hi, hey, what's up? Action-based, how you doing? Auxiliary, what's up? How you doing? Actually, in various ways, much like the I can't say that. Cakes that I fry, marinated and so forth. Oh, there you go.
Greetings from rainy Germany.
Rainy Germany! Thank you. No, I hope stuff is going on well over there. Got to be a little bit better than what's going on here. I don't know. You got better chocolate than we do, so. Wunderbar. There you go. Did you know Tesla cars can see dead people? Of course. Right after they run them over. Let's see. Attention, driver. There's a dead person on the road. I know, you just hit it. You just hit that person. Oh, God. Why did I get a self-driving car? No. Oh, don't worry. The scratches will buff right out. Oh, okay. I guess so what do we do? Keep driving? Yes, your destination is 5 miles away. All right, whatever. I guess sanitation will get that.
Spooky scary skeletons.
Go.
Boo.
On concerts, why do bands use the thinnest possible fabric for their t-shirts? Jim Tiny Rich.
So, they can just kind of show themselves, Well, it's hot. Hey, Shadow Angel, do your thing. Thanks for being here. What's up? Doing fine. All right, good. I assume the only requirement to be music industry executive is to have lots of money. I think so. Hi, I'm a music executive. Oh, so you're rich? Yes, and I do like music and making more money off of it. I feel loved. What? More pets. Pets. What? Self-driving cars can't be trusted. Maybe?
Thank
Question
you.
mark? Go.
When your Tesla finds the real dead end.
Dun, dun, dun. Tesla? I'm all for self-driving cars. I've seen how people drive now. It can't be any worse, frankly. You know? I still think if you had the entire country doing self-driving cars, I still think accident rates will drop dramatically. Because, it's called human error for a reason. Why am I being... What's happening? Dun, 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 dun. Self-flying planes are next. I want UFOs. Bum, bum, bum. I agree. See, and that's the thing. What's the insurance company's going to do?
Lobster rolls.
Go.
Yes, please. London needs to be a self-driving car only area.
Oh, absolutely. Dude, any large cities, London, Manhattan, San Francisco, my God. Could you please? Most of your time is spent in California is in traffic. Well, like, what's the point? Thank you. I swear, what? Recording gear gives me nonstop sticker shock. 150 for one mic. What? What kind of mic is that? Get out of here. Dude, what are you using now? You got one of those weird little $100 Yeti mics. I mean, come on, dude. It's insane. $1,500 mic. Get out of here. Planes have been self-flying for decades. Well, yeah, I mean, like 99% of it. Real maximum overdrive. The pilots are only for looks. I thought those were the stewardesses. Oh! Let's see. When do we get flying cars like the Back to the Future franchise? Never. Because people can't be trusted. And where did I leave off? Oh, man, I lost my spot. Now, sticky
Nice.
armpits. What?
A tour shirt cost $35 and sold out within an hour. If I'm going to pack that much for a shirt, I want heavyweight cotton.
Oh, that's what you mean. Yeah, okay.
Traffic going to LA was so bad once we actually were able to get out of the car to stretch and talk to the neighboring drivers.
Yeah, isn't that insane? Like, hey, how you doing? Yeah, first time in California, right? Yeah. This is like Tuesday for us. Like, oh my God. Yeah, it's ridiculous. Thank you. Flying cars are insurance nightmares. No, I can't get into insurance. It's a ripoff. Let me get water. Thirsty. You follow. Thank you. I'm very dehydrated. Why am I so dehydrated? I had like half a gallon of water already. What's going on? So recording engineer, we buy a lot of equipment.
Outside is
Why?
a key.
Go.
Hey Pump. At work again. Will it ever end? Cannot stay. Have a great day. Smiley face.
Smiley face.
Outside
Hold
is a
on here.
key.
And be well. Try to be well.
Hi PG, Pauline, Jim in chat. Just dropping by to drop off some bits for the greatest pumpkin.
Thank you.
Traffic sucks.
Oh.
So glad I don't have to drive to an office anymore.
I think that has been the biggest eye-opener to everybody during the whole pandemic thing is one, you folks have saved so much time for those who didn't have to commute. You don't got to get ready in the morning with your suit and tie, your makeup, your hair, and all that other stuff. Think of all that free time you had. Okay? The idea of going back to work is a nightmare. They're like, oh God, now I gotta do my hair. I gotta put on all this makeup, these stupid bras and stuff that I just didn't have to wear for a year. Now I gotta restrict myself and stop my breathing for appearances.
A flying car is just an airplane.
A flying car is just an airplane. Yeah, but I want my own. That's the whole thing. Hey, I will be happy if we can get hoverboards. Okay, mass marketed that actually work well. Think about it. Every night and day, spread my wings, fly away. What's up? Why are you thinking about that every day? Jim Pumpkin Guy's real name. Is Jim Pumpkin Guy's real name? Is Jim Pumpkin? No, I'm Pumpkin Guy. People call me PG for short. What's up? Dun, dun, dun. Rip off is another name for cheap. What? Ah, that's terrible. It's a bad joke. No, PG's talking to Jim. Jim! Over there. The man behind the curtain. Show him your hand. Okay. You happy? No, you're scaring the kids now. Let's see. Because we own a station. Oh, that's why. All right. That's why you got to get all that equipment. Oh, what? Hey, well, then, hey, if you're like into engineering, then yeah, you got to buy the best equipment. So, yeah, spend money. Consider it an investment. There you go. A lot of middle managers want to put people back into offices to justify their useless positions, you said this last time. Dude, that has been said in chat like numerous times. I know. Well, middle management, you know, they got to be like, hey, yeah, I'm hanging out. I'm making sure everyone's getting to work, even though they were more productive at home and everything and weren't exhausted from the 4-hour commute to get to work and everything. Had the people stress being around them and everything. And they're more productive at home and stuff. But still, I'm middle management. I really need to keep this job, man. Everyone get back to the office. Come on, man. Everyone get back to work. Chop, chop, and et cetera. You know. This song played all the time when the first Space Jam came out. Space Jam. Space Jam! That's like preserves from space. Alien jellies. Sorry, mods. What'd you do? What did you do? Okay, read that. A lot of middle managers. I got that. Jim is a giant idiot. Let's see. So, now I got that. Sorry, mods. Jams in space. Yeah, you can just toss a radio up there. Jams and space jams. Space marmalade. I don't know. What am I going to do with that? What would happen to jelly if you put it in space? Would it get all weird? I don't know. Like experience in public transit. Get your space jams. Space jams here. That's it. Dude, public transportation's terrible. I don't want to hear nothing about it. Okay, no. Public transportation is great. It's the people who take public transportation, at least some of them, ruin it for everybody else. That's the problem. I used to love taking a bus everywhere, but yo, you get a handful of people on there that are just like in a mood, and yo, it is just a nightmare hellscape of please, can I just get off at the next stop? I've done that before. Like there's been instances, like of course, growing up in a city, it's like there's always some altercation on a bus. More often than not, we will just get the next bus. I will stop at the next spot when there's people like acting up in the back and they're like starting to shove each other and it's getting a little heated. I'm just like, ding, and it's just like whatever, and I get off in there, and then it's just like I see it rocking back and forth. I don't know. I don't want to be involved in any of that crap. Raspberry. What? When would we get raspberry? What's wrong with raspberry? I like raspberry. The new Space Jam failed just like New Coke. I didn't think anyone would want to see that ever, Was up all night the other night watching 2 hours. Feed a 4-year-old kitten. Gotta save about 5 more to have to work. Oh, man, that's a lot of work. Good for you for doing that, though. Yeah. Simone Girl, what's up? I just watched one of your Christmas streams. Decided to see if you were live. Yes! I also love your latest foamy video about shopping. Shopping! All the cream cheese. For your veins. There you go. Thank you for popping in. Thank you. I know, they've been here before. It's every Wednesday and Sunday. Samoan Girl, every Wednesday, Sunday. Usually around the same time. They reference Spaceballs. Rick Moranis said that. Oh, Spaceballs. Spaceballs. I haven't seen that in forever. It's getting a 4K. It is. I'm telling you. Oh, you know what else is getting? Hey, Clockwork Orange is getting a 4K. And Highlander. Yeah, the original Highlander. No, I think it's going to be like a new fresh scan and all that stuff. Well, hopefully they won't mess it up. But dude, 4K. Nice.
A human did a
Go.
thing.
Sorry, needed to be done. Holiday Santa, holiday Santa, holiday Santa.
Holiday Santa. It's too warm for Holiday Santa. Santa would be ticked off right now. Holiday Santa. What's up? Thank you, Mr. Bass. Thank you. Somebody else. Wouldn't it make more sense to get the birthday shout out on Wednesday, which is closer to your birthday? Yeah, come on. Now, closer on your birthday. Jeez, it's like a week ahead. And still no updates on True Lies on Blu-ray. That wasn't on Blu-ray yet? I thought that was. Huh. True Lies. I don't know. But what are you going to do? Just got to work out with somebody else. The bus operator needs to regain control of that bus. Get the cops involved to preserve safety. Yeah, pretty much. I think every bus driver should be a black belt in karate with a taser. At this point, especially inner city. Oof. I'm excited for Halloween decorations soon to be put out in stores. Yeah, we saw Halloween candy in the store the other day. It's happening. It's almost time. It's going to be awesome. Yeah. Well, it may not be awesome because everyone's acting like an idiot this summer, so we might be in lockdown again in October. Ah, God. Yeah, good luck, Chicago, by the way. Dude, Chicago is going to be neck deep in just... I loved Highlander, but the ultimate prize was dumb. I don't even remember that one. Was that the one, Peebles? Was that Highlander 4? I don't even... What was 3? I didn't even know these... Like, what... After 2, I stopped. Because I was just like... What is happening here? You know, it made no sense to me. That I expect. Yeah, that I expect. Hey, we've already started stocking up because I'm expecting everyone to act stupid like they did when things first started. You heard it here first. I don't know, get some extra toilet paper. Just in case, right? Doesn't go bad, does it? Ah, God. There can be only one. Yeah, but they kept making them. Peebles was 3. Peebles! Mario Van Peebles. Pebble Peebles. I only buy candy after the holiday because I'm cheap like that. Yeah. Yeah. I learned a TV show expanded on the first movie. Yeah, but who's going to watch that? I didn't have time for that back then. I certainly don't have time for it now because we got stuff to watch. Which, who knows when we're going to be able to do it. Bath & Body Works already had their Halloween stuff out. Ooh. All right, get Halloween blankets. Don't always get to stop in when you're live. My husband has been working a lot of overtime due to being understaffed. He doesn't stick around for the managers of the store, but his team. Oh, there you go. Nice. That's all right. Yeah.
Still sad the Highlander Xbox 360 game got cancelled.
Yeah. But what are you going to do? I didn't even know that was a thing. I couldn't imagine that doing terribly well, because Highlander was kind of a cult thing. Out of our neck punch gifted a sub to Danker. Danker got a sub. What's up? Thank you. Spirit of Halloween stores already are popping up. Yeah, well, they better keep their fingers crossed, because if they have another year like last year, it's going to be wrecked. I've been stocking up on toilet paper long before the lockdowns. You never know. Yeah.
A human did a thing.
I used to play the Highlander CCG way too much.
Oh, there you go. I completely forgot about that until you mentioned it. There was a lot of card games back then, wasn't it? Like every franchise had a card game. I think even Xena had a card game. Xena Warrior Princess. I think there was a card game for that, right? I'm pretty sure there was. Yeah, I think so. Highlander was saved by what? Cheese and what? I stuck up on things because I don't like being out too much. What? Oh, there was an X-Files card game? What? What do you do? I play Dour Expression by David Duchovny, you know? And I'll see that and I'm going to counter that with The Truth Is Out There. What do you do with that? I mean, that just seems weird. X-Files had some video games too. Yeah, they were a lot of point and clicky things. But they had like movie stuff in it. So it was like a FMV point and click. Some parts were real tricky. I don't know if that's available anywhere. Go.
As long as I can keep working from home, I will be happy. Lockdown or not.
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, we kind of coasted through it because, you know, we have a long career of being a shut-in. So for us, it was, you know, basically another year, but just with more washing the groceries. Let's see. Yeah, ordered that, so I'm not really worried. What? Oh, there you go. That works. I don't remember the rules. It was a bit wonky. There's a PS2 X-Files game. Yeah, there was. That was actually, I think, a port of... That was like the 4-disc game. It was insane. There was 4 discs to that game. Big. In the 90s, there was a short-lived Sailor Moon card game. Oh, that would have done really well now. Sailor Moon card game? Dude, come on. Start back in the office 4 days a week tomorrow. I'm going to miss all the saving from not having to drive every day. Oh, High Beam, no. No. Tell them you'll be more efficient if you stay at home. Man. Ninja. What's up? How's it going? Ready for the new Ghostbusters. As long as they don't mess it up. I'm cautiously optimistic. The trailer looks decent. It's got a good vibe to it. It doesn't make me say, why are they doing this? Hey, 2016 did that to me. Yeah. Why are they doing this? I miss the days of multi-disc games. And please put it in next disc screen. Gave me, sense of progress. Yeah, but it's kind of, it was a little inconvenient. Yeah. We need everything to be home delivered so we don't need to leave the house. Well, most of it is now, like 95% of it. The only time you really got to go shopping is for, like, fresh stuff. Like, milk, eggs, meats. Stuff that can't just be shipped from wherever. These days, you're almost never seen Pokemon cards in stock, but if Magic's thriving on the shelf, I think one of the packs had a birthday... What? Been there for so long. Really? Wow. Yeah, Pokemon cards sell out, like, everywhere, The prices for them are insane right now. I wish I could work from home. It's been slammed at my work, especially with the heat. No one wants to cook at home and have large gatherings since we aren't locked down at the moment. Yeah. Well, give it a couple of days. Things will, or weeks, depending on where you are. No, dude, I guarantee you Chicago is going to be like, hey, Monday morning, little governors are going to come out. Yeah, we're going to reinstate some restrictions and require masks everywhere. Why didn't you do that before the large gathering of everybody at Lollapalooza? Well, it brings around $300 million into the economy, so we figured, nah, bleep it, So you put everyone's life at risk for $300 million. Yeah. You got a problem with that? Now, Chicago. What are you going to do? But there you go. 30% of people came back to work, but not that they cut back. Nobody come in. What? So far, we are mask optional stores because we reached a... Yeah, I'm not even getting into that, like, the whole thing. Well, hey. Whatever. Good luck. Walmart delivers even milk. Even milk! But have to bring it in right after they drop it off. Well, yeah, you don't want it sitting out in the sun. No, you don't want sun milk, okay? Ugh. Hi, everyone. What's up? Moonlight. Hi. Rest of California is back to wearing masks indoors. We have a feeling another lockdown may be on the way, but at least I work grocery. Yeah. No, it's weird. It's like people forgot, Like, we've been locked inside for, over 365 days. Hopefully this won't happen again. Let's all go out. Yeah, it's like, whatever. Sun milk sounds healthy, though. Yeah, it does. Hey, have you had a nice warm glass of sun milk? Sun milk. It's kind of good for you if you can chew past the flavor. Let's see. The pandemic could have been... Yeah, I know. That's the thing. Basically, we're in a society where half the people took it seriously and half the people were just like, no, you can't tell me what to do. And it's like, whatever. It's out of my hands. I'm not in a position to even help people, and they would not even allow help even if I gave it to them. So, whatever. Is that like sun brew tea? Yeah, but you're not going to want to drink it. I want to know what's but unfortunately, no. I don't want to get into it. No. Let's just say prepare for stupidity. That's what I'm going with. All right. And what did Foamy say in a podcast? Smart people keep being smart. That's it. That's what it comes down to. I will read that. Let me read that. Oh, God. Yeah. Here we go. How's it going? What's up? Hey, man. Dr. Limestein. What's up? How's it going? Put sun milk in your sun tea for twice the sun power. I thought sun power was cancer. Sun is not really good for you. I'm just letting you know. No, we're not starting it again. We're not doing it. We're leaving where it is and whatever. You can't save someone who doesn't want to be saved. That's right. That's why I just leave them in the street complaining. I will say that is the problem that I have here is that everybody politicized it, and that's why I'm just not going to even talk about it. Because science and politics should not mix, but here we are. The sun can poison you. I got sun poisoning. What do you mean you got sun poisoning? Yeah. Who steals an extension cord? Oh, everybody. They're useful. Your roommate took your cords and everything I have needed, apparently. Why? That seems weird. We're short-staffed from call off to have to come today to deliver mail on Sunday. What? Oh, man. Come on. Praise the sun. Praise the sun. Just give the person some pennies so they can feed themselves.
Sneaky human.
Go.
And thus there was the end of humanity. The extroverts died to the plague and the introverts didn't want to socialize enough to repopulate. The world smiled and was better off.
Yeah, I mean, that's pretty much how this is going to go. Yeah. Oh, well. At least there'll still be foamy cartoons, right? Yay. New follow. Thanks for the follow, Metal Zen. Metal Zen. That's the best kind of Zen. Metal. Go. Thank you. Trillin coming in. No, I'll let me say that later. All right. Scorpion, thank you for the follow. Scorpio, thank you. What did that? It's delayed. All right, whatever. It's delayed. Dun, dun. And chat's broken. All right, well, chat's broken. I'm going to get some... Oh, now it started. I'm still getting water. What do you want from me? I want more coffee is what I want. Yeah. That water is boring. Hey, did you know they're making a Jaws musical? I don't know how that's going to work, but apparently it's going to be playing in Seattle. Jaws, the musical. Oh, God. I don't even know how that works. When politics get involved, it becomes more art than science. Yeah, but no, science isn't about the feels, you know? Well, the shark thing, I don't know. I have no idea. I just saw a quick blurb about it, and I'm like, okay, I guess Jaws, the musical, needs to be a thing, apparently. It's weird. Society's weird. And we do got things to show, because LuciFEAR sent us things. We do. And we're going to show it. Soon. Let's see. You should play more video games, Pumpkin Guy. I think you do well for a kitty cat. What? I don't want to be a kitty cat. They did an Evil Dead musical. They did a Beetlejuice musical. Bat Boy had a musical. Not Batman. It's just literally like a tabloid Bat Boy kind of. Ooh, Bat Boy lives. I don't know. I'm sure there's a Bigfoot musical. There's always a musical for something. Shark comes on stage and sings, "I will eat you," in the Jaws themes. What? I will eat you. I will eat you. I will eat you. Dun, 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 dun. I don't know. Show us the stuff. I'm getting to it. What? Why is everyone trying to get me to be a cat? Shrek the musical too. No. Jaws the musical. On Ice. Sasquatch the musical. Foamy musical. What? Just a lot of swearing and in time, right? Hey everyone, get the bleep out of here. Welcome to the show. Why don't you go and bleep yourself? You know, that kind of thing. That would be good. I feel like a lot of stuff would be thrown on stage. Floating Pink Heart, the musical. Be like a silent film. All right, let me show things. I gotta change screens. Give me a second. Things are happening. Things are happening. Happening things. Things are happening. Ah, come on, green screen. Don't be a jerk. Oh, that's going to fall. All right. Well, if you hear a crash, you'll know what that is. Oh, don't fall. Nothing break. Come on. Come on, green screen and everything else. Let's see. Ah, close enough. Whatever. Green. Look at this, man. I can't work like this. Look at this. Looks like my head's on fire. All right. Guess I'm going to have to take off the green screen. Which might actually, yeah. Can I, yeah. Okay. All right. Can we do this? Boop. All right. Should be a little bit better. We shall see. You know, it's always something. Cyber Viking, thank you for the follow. Don't. All right, that works. Yeah, whatever. It's a little messed up, dude. I'll get a better setup when I feel like it. All right, LuciFEAR sent us some goodies yet again. Look, I'm getting that lag here. Turn off green screen; it gets laggy. You figure it would be more efficient. Whatever. Okay. All right. Because I like weird stuff, and apparently every time I mention something, it ends up showing up somehow. But here we go. No, I'm showing the squirrel stuff too. We'll give it to him later. All right. Squirrel's got stuff too. All right, but for me, unless you want to do Begley's thing first, I don't know enough about it. I don't know. I think Begley will be super excited about it. All right, we'll do Begley's thing first. All right, give me a second. Oh, come on. Why is it heavy? All right, because you know, Begley's into this whole band, the baby metal thing or something. There you go. Apocrypha. Hey, the legend of baby metal. Apparently there's a legend behind it. They're going to fight evil forces. It's a whole book. I didn't even know this thing existed. I don't know. Is it a manga? It's sealed tightly. I haven't even cracked it open. I don't even know what's in it. Is this going to be like really cool? I like the way it's orange and red. It kind of I can like blend into it. Look at that. Well, kind of. Over there. Profile. I disappear. All right, whatever. It's good. It's cool. I'm sure the squirrel's going to be super stoked about it. Can I read it before I give it to him? Because I want to know what the legend is. The legend. There's legends. Are they going to talk about why the other one's not in there? Which is the one that left? You? No, not you. Oh, here we go. Who's on first? Whatever. You metal. Mo metal? Sue metal. The one of them left. All right, anyway. I'm not Begley. I'm not up on this. All right, anyway. It's a book and camouflage. There you go. Lots of blood splatter. All right, cool. Another baby metal thing. Yeah, I know. What are you going to do? I blame the squirrels, you know. Why don't you get Begley to be, try to expose them to new bands that aren't cute and adorable. No, not Bandmade. I said not cute and adorable. Murder Kittens I made up. That's not a real... All right. Anyway. Okay. For Pilsy. Well, this is painfully appropriate for Pilsy. All right. You ready for this? Okay. Because we were just talking about musicals. Reefer Madness, the musical. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna get high. And I don't know why. LuciFEAR sent this to Pilsy. Gonna watch stuff. Does it come with something? Is there a little bit of medicinals inside? Because I would say that would be the best way to market this. It's literally a musical. I'm not even making that up. It is literally Reefer Madness, the musical. I'm not going to say I'm going to be disappointed if it isn't packaged with something. I haven't opened it up yet. It doesn't smell like it's packaged with something, you know, because that whiff is just you know when somebody's holding. This is going to be amazing. Thank you, LuciFEAR. Yeah, give it to Pilsy and see how that goes. How's his stock doing? I don't know. Yeah, okay, whatever. Now, for those who missed it, Pilsy invested heavily in medicinal growth stocks. He hopes they go high, he says. Okay. All right, for me. Okay. Anyway, for me, I got a movie that, despite its moniker, definitely does not suck. It's literally called Suck. It's about a band that becomes vampires because, vampire bands are cooler. But it's cool. It's got Malcolm McDowell in there. It's got an eye patch, which he kind of looks like the, I don't know, if Samuel L. Jackson's Nick Fury was in the horror genre, that would be right there. There you go. I wonder if he's got under the eye patch. Anyway, this is an excellent movie. If nobody's seen this, it might be on Prime, Amazon Prime. I'm not sure, but basically it's well done, it's well shot, it's crafted well, it's written well, there's some good jokes. Hey, Alice Cooper's in it. What's his face over there? Iggy Pop. The guy over there, Henry Rollins. Yeah, he's all loud and intelligent, that guy. There's a couple other people. There's like a couple other cameos in there. But yeah, dude, Alice Cooper, come on. Come on. There you go. Suck. I haven't seen this in quite some time, and it was like literally on one of my lists to actually try to acquire. So thank you. I can scratch it off the list. I'm not watching. This one I'm familiar with, so I'm not watching it. I got to watch Reefer Madness and then read up on the Legend of Baby Metal. Apparently, Baby Metal. They did things in the galaxy or something. I don't know. Did they come from space? What's their lore there? It probably just came from space. They seem very spacey, right? Like, are they aliens? Give me chocolate. I like chocolate. Dude, if you write a metal song about chocolate, of course everyone's going to love it. There's very few people that dislike metal, and there's even less that dislike chocolate. Of course that works. God. Anyway, LuciFEAR, thank you. Where are you? Are you not even here? LuciFEAR! Come on! All right. Anyway, thank you. This is definitely a cult classic now. I think it came out like 10 years ago or something. If that, I don't know. Maybe a little bit longer. Watch it. And then I guess if you could track down Reefer Madness, the musical, figure out what... Does she dress like this because she got a hold of some medicinals? Is that a thing? Because usually... the ladies I've met that have gotten a hold of medicinals don't generally have the energy afterwards to dress up like this. Just saying. Maybe they should dress up like that beforehand? I don't know. But at least she made an effort, and that says something. Just looking at this is giving me the munchies. But, all right. Thank you, LuciFEAR. I'll be right back. Hold on. Give me a second. Things are happening. So you're going to have to wait because things are happening. Things are happening. Things are happening. Things are happening. Dun, dun, dun. Things are happening. Now I'm going to have a song stuck in my head because I'm just thinking about musicals because things are happening. Green screen. Working with you is like working with interns. Okay? It's like, how did you even get hired here? It's amazing to me. Oh, good. That's broken now, too. Thanks. Thanks a lot. Oh, my God. It's broken. Hey, now it's unbroken. All right. Is the other thing gone? Are we good? Oh, no. No, that's good. Have multiple windows open. Oh, OBS, please. That's it. I'm going to learn how to code so I can quite literally just rebuild OBS to my liking. What's up? Olive screen. Olive screen. I like the pixel art. The pixel art. There's a bunch of it. What, this? Yeah, where are the other characters? There was a squirrel somewhere. No, not Pillsy, the other one. Whatever. I don't know. Hey, go to the Instagram. You did one of Jermaine, Foamy, Pillsy, Pauline. I'm on there somewhere, but apparently just, very small. Thanks. Hey, dude. Hey, Tony, what's up? What's up? Bump, bump, bump. Did you see the Aspirator is similar to the pixel transition screen or just After Effects? What? No, what did you use? Pixel Studio. That's it. Just Pixel Studio. That's it. We don't use After Effects nothing. Why, does it look like we have After Effects here? What's After Effects? I don't even own After Effects. There's no After Effects here. Why would that be After Effects? That's just pixels. I don't know. I've seen people use After Effects really well in their pixel art, but we are not good pixel artists. So, Jiggly Squares. Yes, the Jiggly Squares, we know. Where's the Pauline, not Pauline one? Susie June. That one's very bouncy. She is very, especially around the hips. Very buoyant. Somebody likes the setup. How? Why? Setup is terrible. We need a better one. Dun, dun, dun. He was hired because he liked to fit the job. That's what I mean in hand What? I know quite a lot of people who dislike metal. What? Shh. Off the list. Who dislikes metal? Are they listening to the right metal? Mixing pixel art block by block. Yep. It's fun. It's very therapeutic. You know, it's like coloring the squares kind of thing. Judas Priest, 70s. Breaking the law. I thought you had moved After Effects from Flash. That might be someone else. Oh, no. I don't After Effect anything. Is Ailstorm the right metal? Pirate metal count? Yeah, sure, why not? As long as it has the word metal in it, you know? Except new metal. But even by today's standards, new metal's actually pretty good considering what's coming out. Do a Pillsy, Foamy, PG, Dawn, Pauline movie with everyone in it, even giant. Why? That's a lot of work. What art books have you found useful for getting better at making illustrations? College. What? He went to an art thing. You doodled. He did life drawing. I don't know. Find somebody who will stand there naked for you and draw them. Not her. Somebody else. If you can draw the human body, you can draw anything, and you're still learning. You always learn. What? You don't like new metal? I don't know, because it's not new and it's barely metal. Let's see. I live in Florida, so most people here just listen to top 40 garbage. I love metal, though. Garbage. Hey, I listen to top 40 garbage. Garbage. It's all garbage. Everything on the radio is trash. If you want an open source substitute for After Effects, then Natron. Natron. I love open source. Open source everything. Blender 3D software does 2D animation now. Yeah, I saw that. I fiddled around with it, and I got to tell you, Flash is still more efficient. The workflow is just super simplified and beautiful. I know it's sad. It's like a 20-year-old program. It's like I'm waiting for everyone to catch up. Learning is a constant in life. Yeah. You never become a master artist until you're dead and then somebody says you are. I like Clip Studio Paint. Yeah, that one's pretty good. Thanks for the follow. What's up? Movie Mike. Hey, give me a favorite movie. One of them. Just one of them off the top of your head. Hey. I don't know. Unless you don't feel like it. I don't like putting people on the spot when they just show up. You want to lurk, you do that. I'm just saying. Movie Mike sounds like a person that watch movies. Let's see. Ketchup. Ketchup's not a movie. Let's see. They may have seen or heard Gwar. Not that many people like Gwar. Well, people get very, I guess, damp when going to Gwar concerts. There's always some kind of fluid getting tossed at you. The Crow. What? Na. A lot of open source software does animation now. Yep. The grocery store I work in plays a lot of hair metal. Some customers say it makes them want to dance while getting their food, while the Karens complain to us to shut it off. Oh, well, you know what? You'd be like, oh, okay, all right. What would you like us to play in a store? Here, fill out a little form. They love that. Karens love forms. You give them a form, it's like a cat with a ball of yarn. You know, and then that placates them, keeps them out of your hair for about 10 minutes, and then you'd be like, all right, I'm going to send this to the head office, and before you know it, if they agree with this, they can change everything here. Make them up at home. I gotta tell you, yo, if you work in a place where there's a lot of Karens, just make up a form that they could fill out, and then you just throw that in the garbage after they leave. Be like that, and when they come back, oh, I see the music hasn't changed here. Yeah, well, we sent out all those things. We scanned them in, we sent them to the main office, man. They're just. I'm trying. I'm here for you. I totally agree with you. You want another form? We got more forms. You're like, yes, give me a form to fill out. I'm just so angry right now. Just do that. Karens love forms. They do. They love them, If they ask if you could do it online, be like, no, we've had a lot of problems with people just flooding things and asking for stupid things. So we have to do it on a physical piece of paper. This way they know it came from an actual individual, because they want to make sure your important comments get to them, because you're important. You are the lifeblood of this store, Karen. Don't you, Karen? It's all about you. Didn't you realize that? Of course you realize this. You're Karen. The world revolves around you. Karen, fill out the paperwork. Please make the world a better place. You can do it. I have total faith in you. Everyone, give Karen space. She's got paperwork. She's gonna cure the problem of the hair metal on the airwaves. Do it, Karen. I'll keep everyone away from you. I know everyone wants to worship you in adoration for your, crusade of genuine concern. So go, do it. Shh, shh. Karen's got paperwork. Shh, Karen. Paperwork. Everyone be quiet. Shh. I would turn off the music, but, corporate, that's what the form's for. Go, Karen, go. Go. People wonder why I don't want to work retail. Let's see. Online polls are abysmal. The amount of trolls make it. Yeah, that's the whole thing. That's why you drag out the paperwork. What's up?
Do you love roller coasters? Now ride one out at sea on a Carnival cruise line out of Florida.
What?
How whack is that?
Yo, I am not getting on a boat to end up on a roller coaster. I feel like that is just literally going to launch me into the ocean. That is just so unsettling to me. Hey, you want to go to a cruise here? Hey, there's also an amusement park there. It's like, why don't you just have a zoo in there as well? So I can be trapped on a floating petri dish with giant gorillas and tigers and a roller coaster. I mean, this is something that just they make up as a weak plot point in a survivalist movie. Oh my God. Shreesha PG, what's up? What happened when two Karens meet each other? Oh, they get together and complain. And you get enough of them, then you have a PTA meeting. Let's see. Feel bad for people who actually name Karen if they don't act like that. Yeah, it's going to be kind of rough, Seriously, dude, it's like, what are you going to do? Just like go-karts on a boat. Crazy, yeah. Why are there go-karts? Why are you having me drive on a flat surface on the ocean? It's like I could just literally just drive off the side of the thing. Ah, man. Put a roller coaster on 100-foot... No, come on. Bum, 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 bum. From a video game. What? Where did I leave off? Let me get my water. I'm still getting celery burps. Ugh. It's so gross. It really is. Oh. Oh, that's rough. Yeah, I want more antacids now. Yeah. How's Pum'Kin today? I had bacon avocado sandwich, and every time I burp, it tastes like celery. I don't know why. Yeah, Evie, that's what happened. Avocado bacon sandwich. Bacon avocado. Karens can be anyone. It's a meme of a type of person. Yeah, we know that. It's not specifically everybody named Karen, unless they're manufacturing them now. All right, we got the new line of Karens coming out this year, 2.0 for 2022. Hey, new and improved complaints. What? Bacon avocado sandwiches? Yeah, why not? I got avocados. Dawn made a bunch of bacon. I don't even really eat bacon anymore, but it was there, and she's like, I had to cook it up or it was gonna go bad. Maybe that's why it tastes like celery now. If I'm going to pay for a cruise, I just want to lay on a deck and a chair for
Glar has comics from the Slave Pits series.
What? Gore has comics. Ooh, comics. Nobody send them. I got enough to read now. I got to figure out what the mystery of baby metal is, apparently. I had no idea it was a book. What am I going to do? I don't know. LuciFEAR finds all this weird stuff I don't know exists. E-Karens to do all the online complaining for you.
Sneaky human.
That'd be hilarious.
Halloween candy is now out at my local Walmart.
Yes! And so it begins. Everybody get the it's almost time emote going. In chat, we got a wall of din 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 din. Yes! Halloween candy has risen from the grave. Like right there. That's where it started. There you go. Dude, that's cool. Come on. I'm excited about that. I have Aftermath from Pickles. I like them, but it throws my heartburn off. Actually, they say if you get pickles in vinegar, it's actually supposed to be good. Vinegar is supposed to neutralize a lot of acids, apparently, which seems kind of productive. But there you go. Wow, that took like a week. Yeah, I know. We're on delay for some reason. You know what's up. I know, I'm just saying I like the way it glows. That works. That works. Look at that. Dun, 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 dun. Peanut butter and tomato sauce for me. What? Peanut butter and tomato sauce? Oof. I know, I've never had a problem with peanut butter, tomato sauce. It's hit or miss. You know, you got to ease up on the garlic there. Your garlic onions, you don't want to put that in there. Do not use garlic powder. All right? That's even worse than regular garlic. All right? I want to go to New Orleans for Halloween. Nolans. Just saw a person move behind the tombstone. That's probably just Jack. Jack, the gravedigger. Jack, dig up all the bodies. I need them by 3 o'clock. Pickles can also help IBS. Caffeine rush. Caffeine! Vinegar cuts sweetness and heartburn. See, there you go. Cut sweetness. So, next time you have a piece of cheesecake that's too sweet, put it in vinegar. Just saw a person move. No, got that. Got that. And then my chat's glowing with pumpkin heads. I love it. I have pickles. Pickles! Hello, I'm Jack. Jack! There you go. Uthadar. Jack. I am here to dig up your bodies. What? How long does it take to dig a grave? I mean, by hand. I mean, I know they have, like, machines for that now. What was it, like, hour and a half? I guess it depends on your upper body strength, right? I just hate, you hate the smell and taste of vinegar. Yeah, I don't like it because it reminds me of Easter and people dyeing eggs. And I'm like, why are you doing this to your life? I don't know. Cucumbers. Cukes. Yeah, vinegar is weird. If you put a little bit in water, it's supposed to help too. You put a little bit of vinegar in water and you drink it, it kind of neutralizes stuff. But it kind of goes with the thing. Oh, that's cool. It looks like flashing neon. Okay, I like it. It's mesmerized. Depends on the person's upper body strength, depth of hole, and the person's endurance. Oh, I guess if you want to get into the physicality of it all. Cucumber Sprite is just, what? Really? Cucumber Sprite? That can't be a thing, is it? Did somebody drop a cucumber into your Sprite? Because I'd be angry about that. You can't see the flashing in chat. What? How do you not see flashing? How? Why? Oh, it might be, I know if you're on mobile, sometimes they don't load. I don't like the sunny. Anytime I smell vinegar, it makes me want to throw up. Ugh. I don't know. Vinegar works well in certain things. Yeah. My phone, I guess, is why no flash. Oh, all right. Yeah. That'll do it. I'm in dark mode with Twitch. It's actually better. Oh, dark mode forever. Dark mode is awesome. Cucumber Sprite might be a Japan thing. Well, of course it is. Oh. Silver Shamrock. Given I nearly collapsed yesterday from digging a shallow hole. Yes, heat is also a factor. Of course heat's a factor. So is winter, because if the ground is cold, it's going to be more difficult to dig into it. You know? Did you ever try to dig a hole in the middle of winter?
Batteries not included.
Cucumber lime Gatorade is the best.
That's so weird. It's so weird. I'm on mobile and I only see them flash up next to Pumpkin Guy, not in chat. Weird. What's the point of an animated emote? Twitch. What is the point of an animated emote if it doesn't work on a device that 60 to 70% use when watching Twitch? Hello. Come on. Technological this. All right. Winter is coming. All right, winter. All right, this way I can have nice, cozy, warm coffees and just not go outside more. Sadly, phones, and consoles don't support the motion emotes. It doesn't make any sense to me. Psychora, what's up? How's it going? Happy Sunday. We got rid of the flood in our basement, but what? $2,500 for the new water heater and cleaning up. Oh man. So I guess you're not having a good time. Hey, but new water heater. Hey, that's good, right? I don't know. I'm not happy about that. I don't know. Good vibes. Man, that's a good point. Yeah. There you go. 70 Twitch Snapchat. Yeah. Let's see. 71. Read that. Yes. Hopefully it works well. Yeah, but then there you go. Hey, the water heater you got is actually pretty decent. It actually heats up the water to 154 degrees. You can literally burn your flesh off with it while washing dishes. But at least those dishes will be sanitized for your protection. So, yeah. There you go. I don't know. Life. Will it heat up old water or only new? What? I'm talking to you now. What? Is that too hot? I don't know. They have, I don't know if anyone's actually ever tried these things. They have tankless water heaters. It's this device you put on the pipe and it actually heats up the pipe as the water goes through it. And it's supposed to make it disgustingly hot. I've never seen or used one. Well, I've seen them, but I've never used them. So I don't know, do those work? I'd rather use a dishwasher. Thank you, Patrick. Go to the release and hopefully better than the one we had at 30 years old. Oh, 30 years old. Yeah, I'll do it. Pumpkin spice season's here. I'll be all right. Yeah, no, pumpkin spice season's almost here. Got to be careful. Oh, people, grab your hands. Dun, 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 dun. Tankless. Yeah, apparently there's tankless. Just look up tankless water heater. It sounds dumb, but just apparently there's a science to it. Look it up. I was always curious as if they worked or not because I was always worried about like water heaters and stuff like that. Yeah. Whereas every time I hear tank, I think of WoW because MMOs. Go.
I heard the tankless water heaters are amazing.
See? I hear they're decent too, but I don't know if anyone's actually tried them. Because that would be like really good, you know, like to use. Because I'd think of all the space that you free up too. But I think it's got to be powered though, right? Of course, yeah. But that was the thing. It's like our water heater, when we were without power for 6 days, right? The water heater, because it's a huge tank, kept warm water warm for quite literally, I think it was 4 days out of the 6 days. This thing's amazing. I love it. So it's like, I don't know, like electrical, it's like you're done, right? So at least during that 6 days, I was able to take a shower that wasn't frigid. They use tankless in RV campers. Oh, okay. Yeah, that actually makes sense. Oh, I didn't even know that. I didn't even fathom that into my brain. Nice. You need solar generators. Yeah.
Over in the UK, some of our boilers provide that function. Downside is no power or gas means no hot water without other means.
Yeah. You got to boil it. Boil in the water. Ugh. That's rough. Aren't there a lot of bleach? Yeah. Yeah. Okay, been looking myself at the printer. What? Okay, got that. Interesting. Let's see. Grew up, we didn't have electricity.
Notice me.
Lots of boy.
The tankless water heater type thing is using steam engine tech from the 1910s.
What?
Doble and Stanley steam cars used a similar concept.
No way. It's
Classy.
that old?
Did you hear about the water tank that went on strike? People said it was tankless.
What, have you been hanging out with Lopez? What's wrong with you? God. Danker, thank you. I didn't know that. It's actually interesting. Interesting factoids. Nice. Oh, man, that's terrible. You might have to use paint to seal some of the nasty smell. What?
Thank
oh, for
you.
that, yeah.
Tankless also avoids the not having hot water for showers if you have a large family.
That's true. Yeah. I used to hate that. Dude, your old apartment, it was like if somebody washed a dish, everyone would have to wait like 40 minutes for water to get hot. It was insane. Do you need to start your own corner to send Timmy to? No. I'll let that pass. Don't make me start a corner like Dawn has. Dawn has a corner for people who use bad jokes. Just like, get into the corner. You did it bad. You're supposed to make an emote. Do it. Let's see. Dun, 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 dun. Thanks for the tips. Yeah, there's all sorts of tips. Dum, bum, bum. That's my corner. Mine only. No, now you got to share it. So look what happens. It's contagious. Hilarious. But there we go. Yeah. Should we wrap this up soon or whatever? Let me check my water levels. It's quite literally. Oh, God. Yeah. My water levels are low. Yep. That means we're out. We're out of water. Out of water. Go.
Dad joke: why did the shoemaker quit his job? Because every time he came to work he also defeat.
Thought it was because he had no soul. I don't know. What? Come on. Fun Pug Guy, what's up? How's it going? We're wrapping up. How you doing? It was a soulless job. See, there you go.
A human did a thing.
Brzezinski, thank you. Vote is so bad joke incoming. Here we go. Oh, not you. What's up?
Well, in advance, thanks for the stream, PG. Take care and good vibes to chat. Yes. See you Wednesday or in a Dawn stream.
There you go. Yeah, Dawn's going to be streaming tomorrow and Tuesday. Psychora's streaming tomorrow, like all the time. And I think EB Demon going to be streaming. Whenever EB Demon going to be streaming. We'll see how EB Demon going to be streaming. What's up? Sakura, when you streaming next? When you streaming next? When you streaming next? Make sure you re-up your sub. It's your re-up for the sub is August 3rd. Sakura. Make sure Bezos' money goes to the new water heater. Hopefully tomorrow. There you go. Sakura's streaming tomorrow. Everyone's streaming tomorrow. Thank you for the stream. Thank you for being here. 6 days remaining on for yours. Yeah, see, I always keep an eye on it. I got this internal clock when it comes to resubbing to Psychora. I'm like, I gotta check. Yeah. It's like, 3 days. The worst was when it was like 46 minutes. I'm like, come on, 46 minutes. Just let me resub now. Why are you gonna hold me there for 46 minutes? that was annoying. That's how you keep track of your mind. Oh yeah, that's probably do that, right? Should probably do a reminder. If James Rounds were a shoe salesman, he'd be the godfather of soul. Oh, God. Oh, man. That's a good time to wrap up. I can't deal with that. Well, thank you, Psychora. I don't know. Be well. Enjoy the hot water. I don't know. Make sure it's boiling so you can throw it on the people to keep messing up your little rock garden. They have rock garden issues over there. I don't know. There's this very hateful community of people that don't like rocks. Go.
Thanks for the stream, PG. Have a good week, Pumpkin Guy, Jim, Pauline, and chat. See you next stream.
Icarus, thank you. I appreciate. Thank you. Yeah, I don't know. But you got video on that, right? You'd be like, hey, officer, this guy kicking rocks. I made this special. I'd be like, oh, what am I going to do about it? Come on. Everyone here is the best. Everyone is the best. I guess it's not a competition, but let's see. Evie, what's that? You're back. What's up? How's it going? Have good Sunday. See you in few days. Yes, Fallen Ruse. Yeah, what? We're gonna be on Wednesday. Dawn and Psychor are both streaming tomorrow. Then everyone's doing their thing. Yeah. I only got 2 hours of sleep yesterday. Get more sleep. Thank you for another wonderful stream. We got a wonderful stream. Thank you, Pop Tart Kitty. And there's a couple of new people that showed up, but I
At
appreciate
least
that.
we
Thank
are
you.
not fighting over who gets to gift the next sub here.
What? No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Fighting. We don't fight here. Do we? We supposed to? I don't know. I don't know. I don't like that. Let's see. I had to bake my mom's lemon bars. You had to bake your mom's lemon bars. Why, didn't she do it right? Did you just, like, take her lemon bars away and be like, you're not doing it right, Ma. God. This is how you bake lemon bars? Jeez. It's like you didn't learn anything from me. God. Let's see. Might be time for some music today. Music! Yes. Music day. I love the stream. Sorry I didn't speak much. I hope everyone enjoys their week. Brzezinski, thank you for being here. You don't have to talk if you don't feel like it. I'm usually in like 90% lurk mode when I'm watching streams anyway, so if not 99%. I usually don't even say anything when people are like, hey, it's you. And I'm just like, yeah. I know. A lurker extraordinaire. I like it. Did you get a lemon bar? What? I made her lemon bars for her birthday. Oh, you made lemon. I thought she was cooking wrong and you had to just take over. No, because your mom is like that. If you're trying to cook something, she'd be like, just get out of the way, I'll do it. You know, you're doing it wrong. You know? And I get that because then you do that with Dawn because Dawn is usually doing it wrong. But, you know, it's one of those things. So, I don't know. I love your voice. I could listen to you all day and night. Can you hear me? I mean, I don't know what I sound like. Have a good rest of your Sunday. Sakura, you have a good rest of your Sunday. Fill up buckets of scalding hot water for people. I don't know. Just throw it out the window. Like, get off my rocks. Let's see. Hello. How's it going? Well, we are going to wrap up. We're wrapping up. EB Demon going to be streaming. What's going on? What's going on? Doing more art? I don't know. If you don't feel like streaming, we could do, what's that word? Auto host? What's that?
Thank you for the stream, PG. Hope you have a great week and see you Wednesday. Jim Love.
Yeah. Thank you. I appreciate. I don't know what we're going to talk about Wednesday. Some news better pick up. You know? But, go. New follow. Thank you. It's Creep. Perfect for this stream. We need as many creeps as possible. Thank you for being here. Dun dun. Yes, I'm a streamer. All right, EB Demon gonna be streaming. Take care, everybody. Get off of my lawn. Oh. See, they have a right to say that right here. Like, get off my lawn. You imagine that? That would be hilarious. You're just walking through there, just having a nice casual stroll through the, cemetery, and then somebody pulls their arm out. Get off my lawn.
You're not crazy, just different.
And crazy. 8 moods, thank you, Mr. Mays and Daddy R. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate. Thank you. All right. Take care and everybody stay safe. Yeah, that was the other thing. We're going to leave on... What? Stay smart. That's it. I mean, it's like all I could say in this day and age with everything falling apart the way it is and people being all... Durr. You know? It's all like, hey, just stay smart. Stay smart.
A human did a thing.
S-smart.
Was a sub upgrade from tier 1 to 3.
Boom. Oh, there you go. Oh my God. That's a tier 3. I'm not used to seeing other numbers and numbers. Oh, there you go. Thank you, Mr. Mays. I appreciate. Thank you. Dude, I did not see that. All right, cool. Thank you. Thank you. Appreciate. EB Demon gonna be streaming, and my chat's broken on this end. At least it's going that way. I don't understand this. Twitch just seems to be a mess of broken. Thank you. Wolf Canis, good for you. Everybody go. Do eat something. Cookies, food, water, cake, pie, donuts. Am I gonna raid Evie after this? I don't know. Evie gonna do things. I don't know. Maybe break dancing. Maybe something with ducks. You don't know. I'm gonna assume there'll be a waffle. But I don't know.
This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. Not with a bang.